Simpson. And Japan have gone absent without leave. This is Whitmore. Hall and Gale both available. It's still Whitmore. It is the Reggae Boys who take the lead.
Greetings, football lovers. Welcome to Ball Chat Reggae Boys Watch Along. My name is Benton, along with the family. Junior, how you doing? Wagwan family, how are you?
I'm here. We're here. 2/3 of the family is here, and the other third the boat, right?
Yes. Big up to Cameroon. Cameroon is in the stands supporting the Reggae Boys. Football family, we're getting ready for Costa Rica versus the Reggae Boys starting in 4 minutes from now. We won't waste any time because the national anthem is being sung. The players are singing the national anthem. The lay of the land in Group C. How you feeling for this game? Top of the table clash in Group C. How you feeling, Junior?
I'm feeling good, but that big monster waiting on us if we don't take care of business in the United States is leaving me a bit weary.
Yes. So winner of the group plays the runner-up in Group B. So runners-up in Group B, we already know is Canada, and the winner and the runner-up in this group will play the winner of Group B winner, which we already know is the U.S. So, Junior, let's take a look at the Costa Rica starting 11. We have to give, some respect to the other team out there. Of course, both teams are still at the top of the table. Your thoughts on the Costa Rica? They brought in Brian Ruiz back into the starting 11. Your thoughts on you have Mejias in goal, Duarte and Gonzalez in defense, Fuentes on the left, Fuller, Cruz, Guzman, Brian Ruiz, Lassiter, Campbell, and Martinez rolling out the Costa Rica 11. Quickly, your thoughts on the Costa Rica 11?
A very potent front three. But Brian Ruiz is how old is Brian Ruiz? Like 50?
Like 90 years old. 90 years old. A football family, let's get to the Reggae Boys starting 11. We had quite a few changes for Coach Tapper Whitmore in the starting 11. Junior, you have what? Mariappa low in defense, Lawrence and Fisher on the outside. We have Tariq McGee, Andre Gray also getting the start, Daniel Johnson, Devon Williams in the midfield, Junior Fleming and Blair Torgat also get the go-ahead start for the Reggae Boys. Your thoughts on the Reggae Boys 11?
I think more scared the hell out of Tapper, and that's why he's going back for Mariappa. I like Williams, but Johnson, you know how I feel about Johnson already, and thank God Maggie get a game. Football
family, if you're joining us on FlowSports YouTube page or Ball Chat YouTube page, you can take part in the show, live, interactive, watch along, turn off the American commentary and watch the game with us. We're a minute away from kickoff. We're also live on Facebook.
Benton, real quick, big up Jameer Jones. Jameer, if you're saying if you don't have a TV, where can I watch it? You can watch it on Flow. You can watch it on Flow, and if you're in the United States, you can watch it on FS1. Ravan Reed, I see Ravan Reed saying you can also watch it on Hess Goal. Most can get 3 points today. Naran Jadil, can you watch it on here? No, we can't watch it on here. Tahir Hines, Black Star Line. Rasta Government, Queens, big up Tahir Hines. New York here, big up to all New York massive tuning in right now. It's the watch along people. Benton, ready
Ready up. I can't make all foot Joel Campbell done with tonight. By the way, are you find this weird that Barnes is starting in goal as opposed to the usual for the Reggae Boys?
It looked like Tapper does not care who he plays in the quarterfinal. That is my assumption.
Yeah.
Why he ringing these changes and just get the youth them some games. So maybe Gold Cup is not his priority.
Football lover, we're a few seconds away waiting for the referee to get us on the way. Reggae Boys versus Costa Rica. And we're off in Florida. Of course, Cameroon will join us at halftime to give us her update. Junior, we start. Nervous times. And O'Neill Fisher already on the attack, Bridget. Of course, O'Neill Fisher came in for Alvas Powell, and Kamar Lawrence started for Amari Bell. Do you expect a 4-3-3 formation here with the Reggae Boys,
No, it's
Junior?
4-2-3-1.
Yeah?
No, I expect a 4-2-3-1.
A 4-2-3-1. All right, throw into to Costa Rica. Headed out. Another throw into Costa Rica, headed out by the Reggae Boys. We have Costa Rica getting ready to restart play. By the way, any update on Cordova Reed, Bobby Reed? He's still suffering from COVID.
The last update I saw, which might not be the latest, is that he had to do another test by match time, and he had to get a negative. So I'm not sure where he is with that.
Okay, Joel Campbell tries to lays it off to Guzman, breaking up by the Reggae Boys. As early play seems like a nice to start to things. The players seems to getting into it. O'Neal Fisher with the throw in, looking for Flemings. Back to Barnes in goal. Barnes finds Mariappa.
Yeah, big up to Tahir. Tahir saying his uncle is at the game while he's at work, but him ready.
Ready up, family. Mariappa looking for Kamara Lawrence way down the field. Ball is out of the plate. Daniel, Junior, what is your thoughts on Daniel Johnson in that midfield? How he's done so far in this tournament?
Horrible.
Very good.
Daniel Johnson.
Yeah.
You know, Jesus.
Barnes to Mariappa. Mariappa to Speedy Williams. Ball turn over to Costa Rica, and there's a foul call by the referee. Stopping play for an infraction there. So Tapa Whitmore says the reason why for changing the lineup is that he's concerned about cards, Junior. Leon Bailey was rumored to probably start, but it seems like Tapa also decided to go ahead and just sit him down. As Lightning, what is this? A weather delay? What kind of inclement weather delay, family? The match has been paused. Yo, come on, watch yourself there because Lightning has strike. The referee.
Big up to Jamai listening or watching right now in London, UK. Jamai, big up. Right now it's midnight over in the UK, United Kingdom, right? It's 12 midnight. And for all those that are tuning in right now, it's been 3 minutes gone in the game. And we're now officially in a weather delay.
The weather delay, inclement weather. So, I cricket this.
So, as well now. So, I mean, big up to all those that are tuning in again. It's all about the thing called the ball chat. Jamaica versus Costa Rica. Watch along. Weather delay. So, big up to Devon. Devon saying, come on, bring our hot self down.
yeah, come on, salt up the thing and now the game stops. So, football family, nothing in terms of play. The game has been halted, and we're waiting for this pop of weather to we switch over to Guadeloupe versus Suriname, the other game that's taking place in the group. Guadeloupe versus Suriname 0-0. 5 minutes into that game. Once the Reggae Boys game restart, we'll pick back up our coverage. Junior,
big up to Gary Davis. Gary Davis saying, bless up, good luck, Reggae Boys. So just let everybody know, Benta, you might as well stop the clock too.
Yes. So what was it? 3 minutes? The 3 minutes to stop the clock. They stopped the game.
But so now we in our weather delay show that you normally get when you're watching a game. So let's just talk football. But before we start talking football, if you're watching right now, please post in the chat where you're watching from. We don't need your address. Well, let's put your location. Let the Reggae Boys at the Jamaica Football Federation know who and what is watching and where we're watching from. So I know Jamai is watching from the United Kingdom. So big up to everybody that is watching. I'm watching from Atlanta, Georgia. Benton, where are you watching from?
I'm watching from Atlanta, also in the Decatur area. Well, Georgia in Decatur.
Yeah.
Decatur, Georgia. So Junior, you said that Tapa does your conclusion from the starting 11 is that Tapa doesn't care who he plays in the next round. Um, I mean, should you've seen Canada and you've seen USA? Should Jamaica really be concerned about wanting to play a Canada or the USA?
I would be afraid to play the United States because
Why?
out of sheer respect. But before we go there, Devon is watching from Charlotte. Joey Chavez is watching from Paris. Tahir Hines, everybody, big up Tahir. Tahir said he gets to watch the game then. Obia man. So yeah, so cause everybody, if you're late, Tahir is at work while his dad is at the game. So he's hoping that the game will start when he's finished working. But yeah, so for me personally, I respect the United States. I have less respect for Canada as a football team because United States, this young team, even though this is a C team, there's still some chemistry there. There's still some work that has been done to build that team unit, and I don't think we are ready to play a solid team as yet, in my opinion.
Yeah, but I mean, we saw them defeated Canada 1-0 on Sunday to top their group, USA. And football family, we're talking about the potential opponents for the Reggae Boys in the next round. If the Reggae Boys win the group, they will play the runners-up in Group C, which is in Group B, which is Canada. If they actually finish second in the group, they'll play the winners of Group B, which is the USA. So we saw USA play Canada on Sunday. Canada was a bit toothless going forward and against that USA outfit. And have they really been tested yet to really kind of say this USA has done quite well? I mean, they've won 3 games, but have they really come up against real class opponent?
No, they have not. But has Jamaica been tested, number one? And does Jamaica offer the class opponent that can test the United States? That is what is left to be determined, right?
Yeah, I think this Jamaican squad is deep enough. I mean, the fact that the coach ring 7 changes today and still put out a competitive outfit. I mean, that's impressive. Imagine the change: Kamar Lawrence in left back, Mariappa, one of the usual suspects who's been one of the guys who help bolster this defense. Andre Gray, the backup is not bad backup, Junior.
No, but it's only 11 people can play on a football field at one time, right? Even that is playing for the United States. What? Because for me, I am a big chemistry guy. I'm a guy that is big, and on paper we have a good collection of talent compared to the region. But have we gotten it together as yet? I have not seen the evidence of that. The United States will be a good test. Let me just go through some comments real quick, Benton.
Yeah.
So Javier saying watching from Yard. Shemoy, big up Shemoy saying watching from Jamaica. Kenny Blink saying you have the wrong formation on the screen, my boss. Yeah, is 4-2-3-1. Jamaica is playing, right? And yes, we have a 4-4-2 formation on just to have the players on there.
My apologies, family.
Javier said, anybody don't have any links? Yes, a link was posted up in the top, but if you go to that link, you're not going to be seeing anything because Jamaica is currently in a weather delay. Tahir saying US is better though. They have more black players now. Better to play Mexico in the championship, and Zadian Dixon is saying it is. So let me ask a question to everybody, and I want everybody to take part in the show as well. It might be a dumb question. I expect everybody to say they prefer to play Canada. But my question now is, do you think Jamaica have a good chance? We know them have a legitimate chance. But does Jamaica have a good chance of beating America whenever they play against the US in the World Cup? Benton, you first. And then everybody has responded in the chat. Do you think Jamaica have a great chance of beating United States in the knockout round?
Oh yes, definitely. I mean, I am not and I think Warren Barrett said it best. Assistant coach Warren Barrett, or goalkeeper coach Warren Barrett said he's not afraid of any of these teams that they potentially could play in the next round. I mean, I know him probably I just do media talk or whatever, but I think this Jamaican team can beat any of the potential opponents in the next round. So the only opponent that I saw that really caught my eye and said, yo, this team is a very impressive team, has been Honduras in this tournament. I thought Honduras was absolutely impressive, and every other team I think is Jamaica can beat on a day.
I agree. Every other team Jamaica can beat on them day. I disagree with the Honduras argument, because when you are the big side, it's hard to maintain when you know that everybody know you have a target on your back. And I'm talking about the United States and Mexico. More specifically, the United States. They have taken care of business, right? Mm-hmm. Mexico has also taken care of their business, apart from the 0-0 draw against Trinidad, when it come in like the Trinidad goalkeeper was standing on his hands.
Yeah.
I think Jamaica has also taken care of business. Cameroon disagree, and I want to talk for Cameroon because she think that there's another level that we should be playing at. But I think that people look at Jamaica when they look at the team, and then when they look at the roster, and when they look on the right side and say, from our home club, and see all of these club names in Europe, of course Jamaica is going to get the respect that them deserve. And the man them go out there and take their business. So I agree, and my prediction, my expectation was always, if Jamaica does not win the Gold Cup, if they lose to Mexico or United States, we've had a successful Gold Cup. That has always been my prediction.
And yeah, I understand that prediction, and I think that prediction is well warranted. But when I saw the US team that got selected for this tournament, I thought that prediction, no. Chemistry is probably the biggest advantage, yes, and it's a huge factor and can have significant influence on the outcome of tournaments, etc. Because, but I mean, I think this Jamaican team, pound for pound, should be able to beat this US team on a given day.
And just for all those that are asking, we're watching it. I'm actually watching the stream right now. And they're still showing the Guadeloupe versus Suriname game. As soon as it go back to the Jamaica game, we're going to let you know for sure. But yeah, go ahead, Brendan.
Yeah, and actually Suriname just scored. Suriname is up 1-0 versus Guadeloupe. Their second goal of this tournament in the Gold Cup action. So Suriname scored a goal from a nice angle, tight angle, to take a 1-0 lead. Guadeloupe, let them go home empty-handed. but as it pertains to the Reggae Boys, chemistry is a big thing, and they haven't played a lot of minutes together. But there's enough talent here that even when things break down, they should be able to make something out of nothing. You have a Leon Bailey, a Junior Fleming, Andre Grip, Corey Burke. I mean, there's enough talent attacking wise to be able to give you some goal scoring option. Defensively, we'll see, but they haven't shipped a lot of goals defensively. And of course, you have the wall and the goal in Andre Blake. So I like the chance. I don't want to jinx it. I like the chances with the Reggae Boys. So go to make a deep run in this tournament, even if they see a USA in the next round.
So let me ask everybody this question right now. If you're watching on Flow, we're waiting on the weather delay to go away. Some people just bring some lightning, and we just talk football. So I'm going through the comments here. Everybody, some people saying Jamaica can beat. Chema is saying Jamaica can beat the USA. Javier Davis saying Mexico are going to win CONCACAF regardless. 360 flipping saying, so will there be a wait or is the game cancelled? We are currently waiting for the weather to pass. So as soon as the weather passes, the game will start back. Javier saying Mexico don't look ready. America don't look ready at all. Tahir saying this Jamaican team is better and ready. They're close. Why did the player get suspended? Players have to be careful on social media. Which player are you talking about?
Which player got suspended?
I don't know. I wonder if he's thinking about Bobby Reed, but Bobby Reed is in COVID restrictions. Shema is saying if Jamaica have a good day, only team to be feared is Mexico. And Wayne Maxwell saying watching from Jamaica. Matthew is saying when we can watch it, Pan. We have the link up top. No, well, not we have the link, but you can watch it on Flow, on the actual Flow channel. You can also watch it on FS1. There was a link that was posted up top. I don't remember the name of the link. They can also watch, but Flow is the place to go. Jamal is saying if we lose to USA is a disappointment because they sent a less superior squad. Jamaica sent the best squad, so it can't be an achievement if we lose to USA.
Yeah, just to remind football fans, the game is still in a weather delay, inclement weather delay. I mean, lightning has disrupted the Reggae Boys game. What, three minutes into the first half action. Junior, you speaking about the USA and Mexico. Let's probably take a look at the other side of the bracket as it pertains to later on. Some nice matches are scheduled in tonight's Gold Cup action where Qatar will play Honduras and Panama will play Grenada. Panama runs the risk of getting eliminated at this stage of the competition. We will see Panama in World Cup qualifiers in the fall. What's your thoughts on this Panamanian team? And you think they've let themselves down in this tournament to be able to potentially exit this early?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know if Panama has been sandbagging. And no, for real. And it sounds funny, but a lot of people approach these tournaments in different fashion. Like the United States is obviously not putting winning this tournament as its paramount. They are obviously trying to blood some players and try to find some missing pieces to their big side, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to sit on and talk bad about Panama and then when World Cup qualifying come around, we see some little young youth run out what we never see before in our life and the real Panama show up. So there's no telling, but yes, it is a disappointment. But I don't think people should look on Qatar like Qatar, some little Asian side, we're not good. We say that Qatar is hosting the next World Cup. The man them bill a African side and say we're going to start stamp class from early because you know the host of the World Cup always have a good side. And it's showing. So it might be a little tricky. I don't want to talk bad about Panama right now, to be honest with you.
We're still in a weather delay.
Bubba Peace is asking, can Jamaica beat Qatar? If everybody that's watching right now, can Jamaica beat Qatar?
Yes.
That is
Yes, Junior. Jamaica can beat Qatar. I watched Qatar the other night, and Reggie, come on. Come on. All right, we're granted they did put together African United squad side, but that's some bug African baller on this version of the African United Qatar side or Asia side. I watched them the other day. Missy Mana missed goal from 2 yards out with empty goal. You know, and so that is the team we're supposed to fear. And of course, them have the no fear brother Afifi or Afif. I mean, they play very slow. So speed is something where you can use done them.
all right, people. I want to know, people watching on FlowSports YouTube right now, can Jamaica beat Qatar? Bubba Peace, you ask a question. Omar Bailey said no. Bubba Peace, can Jamaica beat Qatar? Because I don't think so. Well, no. Lie me tell. It would be a very good game. Wait, Guadeloupe. Go in Guadeloupe.
Yeah, Guadeloupe equalized, so it's 1-1. Is that Merval with the goal for Guadeloupe?
General.
Yeah, man, Merval with a goal. So 1-1. The 19th minute or 20th minute of Guadeloupe versus what kind of goalkeeping that? Man, box the ball. Yo, Junior, you could have saved that, brother.
Don't disrespect the business house midfielder that I am. I'm a business house midfielder.
And the funny thing about it, after that soft soap goal, the Guadeloupe goalkeeper is cursing the defenders for allowing the shot to take. Why? If not expecting a shot to take on him.
Unruly straight asking which station can we watch the Jamaica match on. If you're in the United States, you can watch it on FS1. You can also watch it on the Flow channel, not on the YouTube. We cannot show the game live. And for all those that are tuning in for the first time, this is the Ball Chat podcast, Jamaica versus Costa Rica watch along. And the goal for this broadcast is we're tired to hear the bias commentary on TV, right, Benta? We're tired to hear the little American man them. All them talk about is Team USA when big side up play. So with the full one commentary and the people that come in and want to sit down and laugh and have fun. So that's what we're doing right here. But the game is currently in a weather delay. So we're waiting for the game to start back.
And Junior, we have an update from CONCACAF Gold Cup. Twitter handle says that the match between Costa Rica and Jamaica at Explorer Stadium is under weather delay. The match will not resume before 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So I guess based on the weather forecast is that the delay this weather will last until 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
Kickoff will be at 8 p.m. Hopefully we'll check back. But yo, back when I got see we have a conversation here, man. So Benton.
Yes.
We're talking and we're talking the Bubba P saying Spanish channel game sweeter. Yeah, when you're watching football and you're watching on Telemundo or Univision, I hear the Spanish man attack and yo, a brother make 2 passes in the midfield and the Spanish brother make it sound like says a goal out to score and the ball in a center circle and anyone man gets salad. Jesus, please.
And also update as it pertains to Jamaican players. Ravel Morrison signed with Derby County, right, Junior?
Yeah, so Ravel is it official? I know that he's on his way to sign with Derby, but I guess 99% sure. Ravel Morrison, the former Manchester United youth, is signing with the Manchester United legend club in Mr. Wayne Rooney, bringing home a young Man U baller and giving him away. So let's see how Ravel do at Derby. What are your expectations for Ravel Morrison at Derby?
I watch a bit of the friendly game, which I think Derby County defeated Manchester United in the friendly game. Right, Junior? This past weekend, the preseason match.
Yeah, we give Derby a little money. We give them a little 2-1.
And I mean, you can definitely tell that he definitely have one thing that really stood out to me watching him play is that he keeps the ball moving. He doesn't lag with the ball. He sees the passes and he keeps it keeps it moving. And he can find the open man. So that, of course, it was a friendly game. And you don't want to read too much to it, but I like the fact that he was instinctive in terms of getting the ball quickly moving. And Jamaica needs that, as opposed to your midfielder Michael Hector, who tends to slow the ball down.
Yo, listen to me. I know why you piss off the people in Pound Floor. When we're talking about Michael Hector, we have to be very careful because Michael Hector is such a polarizing midfielder, the Jamaican big number 6.
No, I am a big fan of Michael because Michael is loyal to the cause. It doesn't matter where the game played. If it's in the depths of hell, Michael will show up. And he's definitely someone who definitely seems to have some leadership qualities. But one thing that I will say is that sometimes the ball just slow down when Michael have the ball. And maybe Ravel is someone who can accelerate the play and get the ball quickly to the wide men, a Torgat and a Leon Bailey, etc.
So big up to Chef. Chef's asking, wait, so the match not start. The match started, it stopped. I see that Javier responded. Thanks, Javier, for letting them know. But the last update we saw, the kickoff will be back again at 8 p.m. Or the game won't start any earlier than 8 p.m., which is 35 minutes from now. So right now, we're going to kill some time and just talk some football. And we're talking about the Jamaican midfielder and the big midfielder, Ravel Morrison, that we were all looking forward to playing in the midfield for Jamaica in his Gold Cup. But unfortunately, he wasn't able to attend, and now he's signing for Derby. And we're also talking about Michael Hector. And Benton, you talked about Hector being slow with the ball dying with Hector. So I got a question to everybody. Let me see. BM is saying Ravel needs to complete an entire season. I want to see a full body of work.
Well, I'm not gonna finish our full season BM before because World Cup qualifiers start when? September, right? Right as season really kind of kick off. So I mean, I don't want to put my egg in one basket, of course. You know, I mean, there are other players that but the larger the pool and the better the quality of the pool, the better it is. Because remember now we have 14 games to play in that World Cup qualifier as opposed to the normal 12 games that would play in a normal World Cup year, right? So
plus the playoffs is still a possibility, right?
Yes, plus the playoffs. But I mean, is it your opinion that Jamaica should just make it in the top 3 of the World Cup qualifier? I mean, is Jamaica one of the top 3 teams in CONCACAF as it sits now? If it was played today, knowing that Jamaica have all them brand name ballers rolling in from the UK.
Jamaica is a top contender for 3rd spot. Yes. I think Jamaica and everybody on them day. But yes, if I was to give it right now, not because I'm a Jamaican, I'm going to say yes. Jamaica is the 3rd best team in CONCACAF. But it's not a big gap. So there's not much room for error where a Mexico traditionally can have a one bad game here or there and still win. I'm yet to see Jamaica get tested that way against a good team. Not talk about Suriname now or Guatemala. We're talking about a good team and Jamaica securing victory in the 90th minute. When we see them do that against Costa Rica, when we see them do that, when we see them go to Honduras and do that, go to Costa Rica and do that, then we can say, yeah, Jamaica the 3rd best team. But on paper, yes, Jamaica is the 3rd best team.
On paper. Junior, as it pertains to this game and football family, similar question to you guys out there and ladies out there that are watching. Does this weather delay give any advantage or assist any team, or is just because it's so early in the game, it's hard to really kind of say this helps any one or the other?
No, you know, and I'm not trying to be funny, but the team that a weather delay assists is Canada or America, because the winner of this game is going to play against Canada, right? The loser of this game is going to play against the United States. The players them just went through 45 minutes warm-up right before the game started the game, and now it's cooling down and we'll have to warm up again. Anybody that has played any form of sport at any type of level knows about a pulled hamstring, knows about how injuries come around, and these are the ways how somebody can get injured. So no, neither the team benefits. I think the team that will benefit though could be an America or a Canada if some little nick happen. These are when freak accidents happen, and that's one of my worries right now.
Yeah. Just an update on the Suriname Guadeloupe game. Score currently tied 1-1. In the 30th minute, Guadeloupe, IREP of Guadeloupe got a straight red card. So Guadeloupe is down to 10 men in the 30th minute of play. So Coach Angloma is going to have to figure something else out with his 10 men going forward.
If you're just tuning in, I see a lot of people asking what's going on with the match. We're currently in a weather delay, and kickoff won't be back again until 8 p.m. Eastern, which is about 30 minutes from now. So let's go and have a conversation. Pudi Foodie LFC is saying Hector should stay on the bench, not dynamic enough. Every match he starts and then get subbed off. What does that tell you? And then Javier is saying the momentum is mashed up.
Yeah, definitely. Football family, we can do everything. Yeah, everything, What a save, goalkeeper. Very good shot by Suriname. Impressive save by Guadeloupe goalkeeper there. Cricket are going, so you want to do cricket commentary?
Man, let's talk. Because we can't talk about vintage Jamaican football.
You know which player recently run my mind pan Biggs? Winston Twinnybug Anglin. I talked to a brethren. I was talking to a brethren a couple of days ago, and we were just talking about midfield, etc. And we just started reminiscing about the days when we used to watch man like Winston Twinnybug Anglin in the midfield, and how those players in that so-called Jamaica highly talented days didn't really get the shine globally that they, potentially deserve.
No. How much people watching right now remember Twinnybug Angling? That's a question when me want answered before we enter this conversation. Because we need to know, Benton, who is the audience, because we don't want to ask some people who is their favorite Jamaican midfielder, and then bring up Liam Bailey, or then bring up who else them can bring up? Javon Watson.
Jeremy and you.
No, if somebody said Jeremy and Hugh still, so them know football a little bit, and them up there in age a little bit, them at least 30 years old, right?
Yeah.
Javon Watson or Leon Bailey, we're going to question them age a little bit.
Or
right?
Michael Lecter, is it me say?
No, if somebody say Michael Lecter, we might have to ban them from the stream.
No, it's all right. My favorite Jamaican player, and they didn't really get many run-ins with the Reggae Boys or the Jamaican team before they were called the Reggae Boys, but it's Reno players. That Reno midfield in the early 90s, Calvin Valentine, Donald Hewitt, that midfield was sensational. I grew up watching that midfield play. Won 2 Premier League titles, Red Stripe Premier League title at the time, if it was called Red Stripe Premier League. And to me, those are my midfielders. And of course, you have to big up Tapper Whitmore, because Tapper Whitmore used to play against those guys, and of course, Twinnybug Anglin and Twinnybug. So it was very, very good battles back in those days.
Yo, you see that Reno side? Cause you talk about Tapper, you talk about Seba.
Yep.
You have some side there, Wadada. Well, some people they probably remember Wadada, but that Reno team, I grew up hearing about that Reno team. Now, I am a Portmore youth, right? And when you talk about ballers like Ali Rose, and Ali Rose are further down, little bit newer generation. But
yeah, man, I went behind the years. I was a breast milk ball of them, man.
a Westchester. And me, the legend have it. A goalkeeper kick out a ball, Ali Rose control the ball. Legend have it. And you know all legendary story of Jamaica go on. Everybody see it. So me never see it,
Yeah.
But talk like me see it. The ball in the ear, Ali Rose control the ball with him chest. And before the ball touch the ground, the man salad the brother will run after him, and all know the ball not touch the ground, mental.
Yeah.
And them man, they are legend.
Yeah, man. That George's team, Manning Cup winning team. We had Andre Virtue on the show. A few months ago, right? And Andre Virtue played for that JC team that was always battling with that George's team. And I remember we asked him, like, Reggie, how you feel, win one single trophy? And him said, why? It's just that way. But he does, because I think Virtue was a general in the midfield, in schoolboy football days. but they ran into a juggernaut at Georges with Ali Rose, Andy Williams, Troy Robinson in that Georges team. And they had a good coach. Bertis Bell is a rotted coach.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm up on TV. Well, I guess TV probably pay him more money, but he's a rotted coach. You see, when you talk about Jamaican football development and coaching and youth.
I better hold on. For all those that are asking, the game will not be starting back on no earlier than 8 p.m. So we'll have about 24 minutes before them check the weather again, and then we'll be starting back the watch along again. But right now we're talking about vintage Jamaican football. So everybody take part in the conversation. Well, go ahead, Benton.
Yeah, so we often talk about infrastructure and about coaching and etc. and lack thereof in Jamaican football. But you have a brother like Bertis Bell, who should be part, in my opinion, of the development of young ballers in Jamaican in the Jamaican setup. But because he's proven over and over again that he can recruit well while he was at Georges, and he always put out a competitive outfit. Right now, JC, I go all over the island and buy players. I mean, at least. Now, and I will say, I'm a countryman. I come from Westmoreland, Shrewsbury, White Road, the Straight Bush, Sugarcane I grew up with. Green Island, not too far from me there. And when you hear a baller from Green Island end up at JC, how does that make any sense? Because why him have people at town him can board with. Big up to the JC family. Big up Professor and the whole entire JC Prof and the whole shower crew. But I mean, come on.
Big up my boy the Tino.
Big up Virtue.
Big up my boy the Tino. Big up Bailey Father.
Yeah. Big up to yeah, man, Craig Butler. Big up Craig, the bully.
Greg Butler, big up yourself, Greg Butler. Cause Greg Butler, I'm very proud of JC.
Yeah, man. Guys, remember I tell you, say, yo.
Let me tell you something about JC. You see, JC, anybody would know about high school at Jamaica. But I used to go to Woolmans. I started at Woolmans and I went to Arden, right? Now, everybody know Arden up on Whoop Road. And JC the up the road a little bit. When we have school war, because we used to have school war in my day. And you know our Woolmans will wear epaulet, right?
Yeah.
Arden will wear tie, but everybody wear khaki. Calabar wear epaulet. Campion don't really count as a fighting school still, but
no. Campion have better things to do, boss.
Everybody wear khaki. KC wear khaki. And one school at Jamaica with boy no wear khaki, you know. I don't wear brown khaki at JC, you know. So when you go JC, you can't hide. Because media Arden. And me walking to Alpha with my bridging them. And me have a my tie. And me just come from Woolmans. We're a bad man, but we can fight. And them time they Arden and Calabar in a war. And me and my bridging them a walk, Benton. And right as me reach mothers, I'm a spot 3 Calabar youth and the youth them ready for come rush way. When I go so I look to my left, me not see nobody. Me look to my right, me not see nobody. When I look to my left again, me see 3 youth a come out and mothers look like my bridging them. When I say, where them man get white shirt from? The man take all them shirt, take all them tie, and me alone so with a my tie. Go fight 3 Calabar youth. I lucky so I know one of them. When JC award, them man them can't take off no clothes. So you have to be careful when you talk about the JC man.
Yeah, you have to watch. What the JC man them know say a family thing. We have Oliver Bridging who are JC alumni, and them one thing that is impressive about them is that they have a strong involvement in their school, and so this is why they've been dominant in Manning Cup football for the last few years. But me not understand how you are recruit a country boss. That don't make no sense to me. Everybody recruit. But all right, so people, we're talking about just everything for Jamaican football and Jamaican life.
Maurice saying, you all need to show some respect. It is Jamaica College. Champion a chess match, them they play. And another say, who would Jamaica rather play, Canada or USA? What about that? Another. Everybody say Canada. Javier is asking any KC youth in here. Now, Benton, I'm gonna call two names. Since Sean White, big up Sean, saying nobody is stupid enough to wire JC, man. Full stop.
And that's a KC man said that. It's a KC man, because Sean is a KC man, right?
Yeah, BM said, Junior, you can't fight Calabar, man. We are real bad people. Let me tell you something. Yes. Big up all Rabalak youth. Rabalak. My cousin a Rabalak. So me a Rabalak art. So anywhere for go on, the Rabalak come out of me, the black and green come out of it. But anyway, I'm going to call two names. Rasta Saint, hopefully still watching. Rasta Saint put two names. And Benton and everybody that's watching right now on FlowSports, watching on YouTube, watching on Twitch, wherever you're watching, I'm going to call one name, and I want you to tell me what is the first thing that comes to mind. Mark Hagler Wilson.
Fear. Fear.
To be madman, mad, crazy, insane, local.
Fear. Fear. And I when I attended Mannings,
yeah,
in the early 90s, so Reno used to train right around the corner from where Mannings is located. All the Westmoreland people who are listen, it's a place named Landale right around the corner. And so as a youth, we used to go over there and battle to carry Hagler Wilson gears, Valentine Veers, all these players, because they were our idols. So when you see man like Hagler walking with the bull leg, ball head, walking towards the field, it's a brethren, especially if he's in a bad mood, you stay wide of him, all right? stay wide of him.
Mr. Lero say wild, Jeremy say red card.
Hey, you remember one game where we played Trinidad? I'm on Dwight York. I think the Hagler didn't want to kill Dwight York.
Yo, I will tell you something about you. But the Hagler though, my grandstand, I can't remember. I must have Guyana and one of them little idiots side who I play against. And this is the team with Hagler. Anybody would know Jamaican football in the 90s, you're not supposed to remember a youth named Clive Smith.
Yeah, remember Clive, yeah.
The good keeper, Anthony Corbett. When we talk about baller, you talk
Anthony Butters Corbett.
Him man, the T-Gat were born offside, Rajic Reed, Walter Boyd.
Well, if the rules didn't change to them offside rule, 50% that 80% that T-Gat goals gone. Big up to the Seba family.
T-Gat Davis, because it's next day for car, but me see Hagler, one ball, I may never forget it as God live it. Me sit down and watch it, and a guy and I will play against. And the brother, can I remember Hagler used to play right back, right? A right back? Right back.
Yeah.
And the ball come cross. And the guy and his brother control the ball on him chest. And the ball bounce off of him chest. And boom on the ground and go up. And me hear one brother behind me say, I swear, God has God. Me say, yo, I did that, you know. And same time, at the first me ever see a man do a bicycle clearance from right over half line, 2-footed, the man make a full somersault. And it's like the guy and his brother, like him light flash in front of him, and the man stand up straight, so. And the whole crowd go for real up. And I say, yo, what I glad think about this, so? Like, what make you think, say, why you want bicycle the ball? And the man just take the ball off of him chest, B.
Yeah, man. That's Hagler, man. And you see, one of the things that's also impressive about Linval Pala Wilson, who was the captain of that Reno team, it was like Linval Pala Wilson, a country we always say, yo, I don't know if anybody else could keep these men calm. I mean, a man like Hagler, cause him could calm them down. But I mean, yeah, man, Hagler drive fear in me. I mean, but good youth still, good youth, good youth.
Javier said them money down the head. That Jamaica team, that Anthony Carbe, 20 bug angling, was it 20 bug was stand up in the center circle and no, that's Lenny Hyde. Was Lenny Hyde was the one where the boy stone where legendarily legend has it that the man control the ball in a center circle and stop and point up in the sky. And the whole stadium stop and look. Every month on the field stop and look. And from this them call him teacher.
Yeah, man. Lenward teacher Hyde. Baller.
Somebody confirm that story for me, please. But I've heard that legend has it that Lenny Hyde was called teacher because him control the ball in the stadium, in the center box, and point to the sky. And everybody, here's the whole bleachers, everybody, goalkeeper, coach, everybody, ref, everybody stop and look up and look back. And them call him teacher. I don't know. But
yeah, man, teacher, Lenward teacher Hyde, man. What a player. Football family, the Jamaica versus Costa Rica game is in a weather delay. The scheduled restart is not before 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, according to CONCACAF. So we just start discussing Jamaican football, going down memory lane. Junior, who was the other name that you were going to call it? You said Hagler.
T-Got Davis. When you hear the name T-Got Davis, what comes to mind? Everybody's supposed to outside.
Nightmare. The brother, you know how many times the brother frustrate Reno with late goals at the end? And as a Reno fan, when you hear me up on ball chat talk about Barcelona or all them little teams over so, them side don't really mean nothing to me. No mean nothing to me. Reno, FC, down at Westmoreland, that's on my side. So, T-Got scored quite a few goals against us, and some of them very suspicious.
Yo, I remember when Simo is forward, and after a couple games, guy, if you remember, Simo's first game was against a Norwegian team, a Norwegian club team, and they had Tarangelo Flo. I saw, you remember the baller named Flo. I saw him play live, and Jamaica won that game 1-0. And after a couple games, I think Simoes was the one that said, Paul is born offsides. Him just born offside. If it's one thing, if you listen, when you used to listen on the radio and hear Ed Barnes say, and here's Paul taking Davis away. Oh, he's caught offside. Him always break the offside trap one time. And that one time, him lethal and poisonous, him not missing. And that was one thing where we used to love about T-Got, because I don't think he beat the offside trap enough. What I think happened is the linesman.
The linesman.
The 87-minute linesman say, yeah, me, my guardian, man.
Linesman missing in action. Jamaica versus Costa Rica, top of the table game in CONCACAF Gold Cup action, currently in weather delay. CONCACAF released a statement, said the game is not scheduled to resume not before 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 7 p.m. Jamaican time. So all the English massive, well, and I'm going to stay up much later tonight. 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock before they go to bed.
Big up to all the UK listeners. Also, we're going to be here for the whole game. We're watching the game together. But on Sundays, every Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern live is the Ball Chat main show. Our pilot show is live right here on wherever you're watching us right now. We are live every Sunday. I will talk football, world football. So if you're a Manchester United fan, this is where you need to be. If you're a Barcelona fan, just tell your friend about the show, but you know about the follow.
Richard, we do want championship fans on the show, not some Manchester United. When last time we won a trophy? Our Premier League title. My bad. Okay, you know. But
big up to Jacqueline Johnson. Big up to DJ, my uncle DJ and Jackie. They're watching. And the boys are at the game in Orlando. Oh, so big up my uncle DJ and Jackie, my aunt Jackie and the boys. They are at the game in Orlando, currently watching the game, and they're in weather delay as well. So they're passing through and just joining the conversation. Anybody know about David Johnson from St. Mary? That's my uncle. That's a baller from St. Mary. That brother taught me. That guy taught me how to kick a free kick. I never forget it. He taught me how to kick a free kick, running up to the ball and swinging your foot one way. And you can put a banana kick on the ball in both angles.
Yeah, yeah.
So Benton, anytime I Sunday ball, you see me I make all a long pass, and then man the teach me how to do it, man.
Yeah. It come like the man should give you some more teaching, boss. Just a chance, the boy I forget what you taught him. But yeah, man, I mean, Jamaican football, that was beautiful days. Whether it's schoolboy football or the Premier League games, it was just fun time to watch. Junior.
Yeah, man, there.
So, but it seems like your camera trip out the bridging. What's going on?
But no.
You're back now?
Yeah.
Football family, we don't know what's going on with Junior's camera still. Are you coming through again?
Yeah, should be. Take off my screen and put it back. But
discussing Jamaican football as we wait for the Reggae Boys Costa Rica game to restart. Let's add Junior back into the.
That's the K-Tube is saying he's in the UK or she's in the UK. It's soon 1 by the time the match starts, a sleep time. No, K-Tube, if you have work tomorrow, just call your boss and tell your boss, say, look, man, you're a little bit sleepy, you know, so you're going to wall off a little bit.
Yo, engineer, what did you do to disrupt your image, boss? To you know? We having engineers having technical difficulties on his end, not showing up on the screen. We discuss waiting for the Reggae Boys versus Costa Rica game to restart. You can hear Junior audio. In fact, you know what? Let me remove it and add it again.
Remove it and re-add it, but I'm still here. So we're talking about footballers and your most memorable footballer. Sky Limit saying in Fiesa, Costa Rica is a run over. Manuel T saying Jamaica 4, Costa Rica 1. Tahir Wine saying Gold Cup champs, then qualify for World Cup Black Star Line. Sky Limit saying Maggie for play as a number 6 instead of a number 10. That is a very that's curious about that. Tyreek McGee, should he be playing as a number 6? Right now, he's being deployed as a number 10 based on the formation. And people don't watch the formation that we have up. We just have the 4-4-2 formation up, just to have all the players up there, because some people are saying Jamaica is playing 4-3-3. FS1 was saying that Jamaica was playing a 4-2-3-1. I think they have a very fluid formation. When they are defending, they have 2 holding the midfielders. When they are attacking, though, I think they're attacking in a 4-3-3 format, in my opinion.
Yeah. Hey, Junior, we're going to kick you out and add you back in. How about that? We're going to disconnect and restart. Well, let's see if this will do it. Let's see if we get your... No, we didn't get you back up on screen. We're trying to get Junior video back up here. So let's close out we're going to close out the Zoom. Just quit the Zoom and just restart it.
All right, but why, before you do that, CR is asking, CR7 is asking an interesting question. I want to forward back, while I get my ready, Benton, you can talk about that. CR7 question is, if you were a coach, who would you buy, Flemings or Bailey? Keep me out and put me back in. Who would you buy?
If I was a coach, who would I buy? Who would I hire? Ooh, that's a tough one. It depends on the cost. What's the price of those players? I mean, I would probably say, looking at Leon Bailey right now. I don't know if Leon Bailey has hit his high notes so far in this tournament. In terms of his talent, Junior Fleming seems to be on the up and up, a player that's coming up. So, I would probably go Junior Fleming. I would go to Junior Fleming. Who would you guys sign? Football family. We're trying to get Junior back in and hear his thoughts. The Reggae Boys versus Costa Rica game is in a weather delay, so we're waiting for the game to restart. According to CONCACAF, the game won't kick off until at least 8 Eastern Standard Time. So we're waiting for the game to restart. We're just having a discussion as we get ready for the game. So, Junior, you can hear me?
Yeah.
So who would you start? Your video is back, but we can't see. You need to turn on your camera, boss.
Yeah, 1 second. Wait, so who would I start between who and who?
No, which of those players would you hire?
Between Fleming and Bailey?
Yes. I said Flemings.
You're doing this just for discussion's sake, right? First of all, Junior Flemings is a member of the show. He was one of our very first professional footballers that we had on the show. Like a year ago?
Yes, yes. Big up to Junior Fleming. Big up. I mean, it depends on the cost. I mean, backside. Like I said, we watched the game last Monday against Suriname, and I thought Bailey was a bit passive, and I'm seeing him being a little bit too passive when he plays for the Reggae Boys. Of course, Junior Fleming is hungry. He's playing for contract, playing for a bigger contract. I don't know.
CR 70 cents, same price.
Same price. Yeah, I would probably go with Junior Fleming based on what I'm seeing. He seems like he's a bit more hungrier.
All right. I'm not disrespecting you, so don't take it as a disrespect.
Yeah, you can't disrespect me, brother. I had no big deal.
I think you're suffering from the "what have you done for me lately" syndrome, because just because Junior Fleming scored a winning goal in the 88th minute, we're going all of a sudden bypass everything that Leon Bailey has done. I'm sorry. You know that for me personally, I have been one of the few Leon Bailey critics out there, right? But to say that Junior Fleming is more valuable than Leon Bailey is rubbish.
It's not more valuable, It's who would I sign?
That is madness. Same price?
Because I need game changers. I don't need passive players right now. And I think maybe the Leon Bailey that I see playing for, it depends. Am I playing for Jamaica? It's a national team or a club team? Which one?
For me, for the first 2 games, I don't have an issue with how Leon Bailey has been playing.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you, I don't have a problem with it. I don't think Leon Bailey is playing passive. I actually commend Leon Bailey for actually looking like a professional. He does look like a professional footballer. He looks like a footballer that knows that he is a good player. He knows that he's one of the best players on the field at any given time in the region, and he's playing like it. I'm not trying for outdo anybody. He's trying to play within the system. I actually see a player who is buying into the system that Tapa is selling. So because I said it at the start of the Gold Cup, we should not expect to see Cristiano Ronaldo coming out in number 7 for Jamaica. We should not expect to see Leo Messi coming out in that number 7 shirt, because they are different players. Leon Bailey is a wing player that drives the ball down and try to facilitate the striker. The thing that surprised me the most, and how much people watching right now on Flow? A while ago we had 122 people watching right now live on Flow Sports app. Shamar Nicholson has been the most disappointing Jamaican footballer, in my opinion, over the last 2 games. Or they can cuss me off, or they can email me ballchatpodcast@gmail.com. But Shamar Nicholson should be the leading scorer in the tournament right now with at least 6 goals. What do you guys have to say about that? So instead of talking about Leon Bailey versus Junior Flemings, let's talk about Shamar Nicholson. And especially with Mikel Antonio in the wings, looking to come and play at the World Cup qualification, this should be more motivation for me as a striker, as a business hall striker that I am. You give me a chance, I'm going to score. How many goals have Shamar Nicholson missed? And maybe that's why we're talking about Bailey, because Shamar Nicholson is not converting the chances.
Yeah, I mean, Shamar Nicholson just definitely has not, I mean, he has not hit the high notes yet in this tournament. And maybe I will give him a little bit of wiggle room, you know, because he's a kid who's on the upper echelon. He's growing into his career. Whereas, you know, Bailey's a veteran in this business now. He was at Genk, now he's at Bayer Leverkusen. These competitions that Bailey's running into he's seen more competitive and better ballers playing in whether it's Champions League in Europe or you know, whatever competition he has played in, continental competition in Europe. So I expected a Leon Bailey to step forward and say, yo, you see how Ricardo Fuller used to say, Bregin, give me the ball. Give me the ball. I got you. When Onandelo played for Kansas City in MLS, Onandelo was a monster. You know, there was one game that really stood out to me. Onandelo pick up the ball in the center of the opponent's half and then start drive towards goal. You have the defender center back are grabbing him, he's extremely strong, and him still and this was the time when the referee said, I should have blown for a free kick, but Onandelo is not giving up the ball. And I mean, I think he ended up scoring 2-3 men. I drag him down. You see me doing? That is the sort of dominant Moanse from, and yes, he's not Onandelo's body type, but the desire is what I'm not seeing. And you know, and maybe I am missing something. Maybe I am expecting too much. But I see this baller week in and week out in the Bundesliga take on player, score a sensational goal from the right side, done the goalkeeper, and beating people off the dribble, finding teammates, going at them. Now it's like, yo, do I want to go? Do I not go? Do I play it back to Alvarez? You know? In fact, Alvarez look more aggressive going forward than Leon Bailey. So that's and maybe my expectation is wrong.
I think your expectation is rough. I think that's what I agree with. And I think there's something to be said where right now the footballer that tries to do too much, the footballer that is a star and knows that he's a star and tries to do too much on a football team, we will sit here and say, why this brother go so hard? You don't have to go so hard. I see where I see where we want to see more from Bailey. And I do hope that when we play against Canada, when we play against the United States, we get to see more. If we play against Mexico, we get to see more, right? I'm hoping that he's gauging himself. I'm hoping that he's as much of a professional right now that he's buying his time, knowing that I don't have to go max effort right now, which speaks to maturity. It does.
So, but can players just switch it on and switch it off like that? What are these people? Are they robots?
No. He's not switching on or off because he's playing. He's into the game. We've not seen Bailey drift in and out of the game. We've seen Bailey when called upon him doing things. Any updates? Any more CONCACAF updates?
Still no update from CONCACAF. Remember they said not resume to at least 8. So the Guadeloupe Suriname game is still going on. We're in the second half, the 48th minute of the game, and it's 1-1 Guadeloupe. No message from CONCACAF, and no message from Cameroon. So we're still in weather delay.
Yeah. Let me say, Tahir saying just spoke to his uncle at the game. They're ready. I told him game gonna start 8:30 because I think I heard you say it here. So Tahir is saying that they're ready. So, and his uncle is at the game. Nelly Cool is saying his expectations is too high. Sky Limit is saying give him a chance. Okay. Shaman Bala. Javier saying warm to the man like Argil. What happened to Argil?
Yeah, big up Peter Cargill. Big up.
I think Devon Argil.
Dever Argil. Okay. I thought I was talking about Peter Cargill.
No. That brings up the next question now, because when we talk about Jamaican football, and again, people, you're not missing anything. We're in a weather delay. We're just talking football right now.
And sorry, Junior, but we do have an update, Justin, from CONCACAF. CONCACAF said the match between Costa Rica and Jamaica is under weather delay at 8:30 p.m. It will not resume before 8:30 p.m. We're coming like the storm now. Move, brother.
Hey, you know what this feel like? This feel like COVID. Well, COVID not gone yet. When COVID officially gone, our people are going to the airport and they will wait and 5 o'clock. Yo, Delta flight delayed until 5:30, 5:29. Yo, Delta flight delayed till 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Yo, Delta flight delayed till tomorrow.
Yeah, it's I mean Orlando and you as a Florida man, you guys notorious for these pop-up storms this time in this time of year, ain't it?
Let me tell you something, man. I feel someone Costa Rican brother make a link to the boss down the bush and I say, yo, Brian Ruiz in all him cannot play in hot weather. So
just cool it off.
Then forward some lightning. And then when night reach, them start the game again. I think that's what's happening.
Yeah, and so this will be kind of a balancing act for FS1 and Fox Sports for its coverage, because remember there's another 2 games that are scheduled to kick off at 9 p.m. Of course, the feature match in Group D, Qatar versus Honduras, and of course Panama versus Grenada. No official word from CONCACAF about those games. We expect them to go on as scheduled. In terms of the TV coverage, Jamaica game may get moved to a different channel.
Yeah, Fritz is saying the Delta strain of COVID gonna delay the Delta flight. People, while we at it, we don't talk politics and ball chat, but and it's not a political statement, but the item want to go out there and make sure your guys are protecting yourselves and your family. However you see fit, whatever decision you make sure you're protecting yourselves and your families, because the COVID thing, I had it. I went through it, and thankfully it wasn't too. Yo, I don't want to look, brother. I just do. Anyway, go eat Suriname. Anyway, protect yourself, people, because people like me want to go back on the football field, man. Miss my Sunday ball game. I haven't kicked a football in a year and a half.
Yeah. Quick question, Junior. Is Andre Blake the best goalkeeper in CONCACAF? I mean, of course, the other choice is the big goalkeeper, Mr. One Navas. But Navas is kind of old foot now, right?
No. It's like from in there, Real Madrid, don't stop disrespect the big keeper. Navas is the best goalkeeper in CONCACAF, man. Hands down. Don't try to get me to be patriotic and pull on my Jamaican card. Andre Blake is not Navas. I'm sorry, no. But Andre Blake is the second best goalkeeper in CONCACAF.
Yeah, I mean, clearly. But we're talking about we dissing Navas. I mean, Madrid dissed them, and it seems like PSG also dissed them with the sign of Donnarumma.
I think that is a CONCACAF stigma.
You think so?
If when it was Real Madrid, they went and signed the goalkeeper for the quote unquote best team in the world.
The Butterfinger one himself, Mr. Thibaut Courtois.
Yeah. And now they went ahead and Navas said, "Oh, I feel disrespected. I'm going to PSG." And now PSG signed the goalkeeper for the best team in the world.
Not in the world, best team in Europe.
Well, can Argentina beat Italy?
We don't know. I mean, if Lionel Messi take a 5-hour in the gym, should be good.
Did you see what Bonucci did to my boy Saka?
What did he do? Oh, drag him back.
So what do you think about do to Messi?
Saka in a Messi show, man. Easy, man.
I'm here, yeah, man. But anyway, if Jamaica win CONCACAF Gold Cup, can Jamaica? I remember, I think they go to the Confederations Cup. Will Confederations Cup still happen? That's another question.
That's another question because, of course, Confederation Cup usually happen the year before the World Cup, right? To kind of preview the venue. But remember, the school of thought around the Confederation Cup is a bunch of waste of time foolishness, though.
No, because don't disrespect the Confederations Cup. The greatest free kick we have ever seen taken in a football game happened at the Confederations Cup.
You watching the Confederation Cup, Junior?
Huh?
You watch the Confederation Cup?
Yeah.
Okay.
The greatest free kick ever taken by Roberto Carlos happened at the Confederations Cup, and I watched it live.
Okay.
And I sat down in my chair and I was wondering, how did that ball bend like that? And Bartels look in the camera and say, "Brother, I am asking you the same question." So yeah, Confederations Cup is a dress rehearsal for the World Cup. And yeah, I watch it. It's good games. And especially with this next one coming up, if they're still having it, Argentina, Italy, Qatar, with African champions. Or do they even have
we don't. African Nations Cup got postponed or got moved. Date got changed because of COVID. So, I don't know if there will be a Confederations Cup. There are still those who want the World Cup to move from Qatar. So that's also.
How you guys feel about the World Cup happening in December? I don't like it.
Have you ever had the World Cup in December, Junior? So how do you know if you don't like it or not?
Let me tell you something. And this goes for every working professional that is watching this stream right now. And again, people were waiting until 8:30 for an update from CONCACAF for the Jamaica versus Costa Rica game. You're not missing anything. We're just talking football.
This seems like a cricket. You know, instead the umpire check the weather, then check the covers and say, "Yo, you're 30." I mean, come on, man. Make a decision and make the ball roll. I've granted it. We want the players to be safe.
Right, but you see the umpire go like this with the little light.
The light meter.
The light meter, like, yo, all right, night watchman forward. But what we not talk about?
Yeah, the the World Cup in December.
Let me say something. You see the World Cup. Every working professional, and big up to those who can only remember back to one World Cup or two World Cups as a working professional. But you see that June 16th or June 15th or June 10th to July 10th, it had that nice little summer turn there when work either slow or you take your PTO time or you're just sick. Got enough people sick in June, you know. You stay home and get a free vacation. You already have vacation at Christmas already, man. I don't want to sit down and eat a rum cake and I forgot and I eat pudding. And I'm worse, you had to pitting them over the house, so you have fight to the pitting them for the TV because the pitting them to watch World Cup football. And you have some people who want to watch NBA. Remember that an NBA Christmas game. I fight you want to fight the people in house, man. You hear me? Everybody right now, make sure you get your streaming apps on your phone and make sure you build an excuse. Forget we're for the family that Christmas again watch the World Cup.
But I mean, of course, the weather is a problem in Qatar in the summer. And if we truly say that this is a global game, we want to have the World Cup in as many places as possible, right? So, I mean, we'll see what happened. We'll see what happened. Suriname on the attack. Where is it? 59 minute. Suriname can't get a goal yet, Junior. I mean, it's 10 men Guadeloupe playing.
You know what? Apart from Guadeloupe defenders doing some madness and some rubbish on the field, it doesn't look like it's 10 versus 11.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
It looks like it's 10 versus 11, but here's Suriname. But I think my stream is a minute behind yours.
Maybe this is Suriname's B team.
The whole of Suriname is a B team.
Yeah, maybe this is Suriname B team. Junior, you were at ball chat on Sunday because you were traveling, and you've been watching some of the Jamaican Premier League action. Your thoughts on the league so far and what's going on? The quality of football is still keeping up in your opinion?
I remember I was the one that never really cared about the quality of football in Jamaican Premier League for this year. I just wanted the league to start back and have a successful run-in, right?
Yeah.
And so far so good. One thing I have to give credit to the quality of the broadcast. I think it is definitely a top-notch quality. And the product on the field, I am seeing some very good moments. So, yeah. But if it's one thing which I find weird about Jamaican football, for we think about Clive Smith, Warren Barrett, Aaron Lawrence, Donovan Ricketts, Blake, all of these goalkeepers that Jamaica seem to produce. Why they can't have good goalkeeping in the Jamaican Premier League? Missing some goalkeeping errors, brother. When I say, where them get them money from, man?
Yeah, but I thought quality wasn't a big thing.
No, quality is a big thing, man. But man, if you can't read you can't even read the flight of the ball.
Yeah. I mean, and the objective for the organizers is to, of course, and as a fan of the sport, is to be able to conduct a safe tournament and get the players back playing some ball. So, like you said, the quality, I mean, Cavalier looks good. Cavalier has a nice little team that they have some good ballers, and of course, Firehouse is always looking to make some noise. Interestingly, Humble Lion, they're down at bottom. I mean, and Coach Andrew Price wasn't a fan of the truncated season. I think he alluded to something like maybe just easy with the truncated season and just start the regular season.
In the stadium.
So maybe he's using this as a play-in for the regular season,
No, but maybe he's seeing what is affecting him right now is what has been going on before. But so Nelly saying, Junior, it all started from Manning Cup days. It is true. See? Odean, big up to Odean saying what's happening with the match. It's currently in a weather delay. We're waiting until 8:30 for the next official CONCACAF announcement. Herban's asking the same question. So people, let me let you know this right now. Tell a friend about Ball Chat, tell a friend about the watch along. And just like we said every week on our show that airs live every Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern, we talk world football. If you're tired of hearing biased commentary, if you're watching on FS1 and hear biased commentary where a man get him salad bus, and you hear the commentator say, oh, that's a great play there by Leon Bailey. But yeah, by the way, Team USA looking great and is entering into the knockout round. Watch it on TV and join the ball chat watch along. That's what we're here for. We're going to watch a game together. We're waiting until 8:30. In about 10 minutes from now, hopefully the game can restart. But yeah.
Junior, it seems like rain's supposed to fall all night, brother. 100% thunderstorm, 8:30, 100. Well, at 8:45, it's supposed to drop to 69% chance of thunderstorm. 9 p.m., 55% chance of thunderstorm. So
have faith. Have a little faith.
We have, I guess if they can.
So Nelly's saying no focus on goalkeepers.
Yeah, no focus on goalkeeper. Junior, let me step away for a quick second there, football fan.
So while they're away, everybody that's watching right now on FlowSports, let me know, what is your ideal starting? Not starting 11. We know at least one position is sure for Jamaica, right? And I'm looking in the chat room right now, on all chat rooms. One position is sure for Jamaica, which is the goalkeeper. We know that Andre Blake is the starting goalkeeper for Jamaica. Who do you guys think right now in the Gold Cup should be the starting striker? Is Shamar Nicholson comfortable as the number one option as a striker, or would you guys prefer to see Gray starting as a striker for Jamaica? Let me know. Who do you guys think should be our starting striker in the knockout round? Because Jamaica is going to the knockout round. Let's say we are playing against the United States right now. Who would you guys start up front? Is it Shamar Nicholson or is it Gray? For me, I talked about Nicholson earlier, but I would definitely start Nicholson over Gray. Well, let me know who you guys would start right now. Who would be your starting striker for Jamaica right now in a game, in a must-win game? And we'll see a player from Suriname getting carted off. Yo, big bad America, and them not have golf cart. Come take out the man them off of the field. You have four people that's walking on with stretcher. Yo, a 2021 no, what I do with stretcher? But the poor woman I walk, I brother heavy. When we are Suriname player getting stretched off. But who would you guys start? Who would you guys start up front? Who will be your starting striker? Because for me, it's Nicholson. And everybody burn out Hector. Who would be your starting midfield? Give me a starting midfield. Big up to Kevin. Kevin saying SRAT is kickback game. I don't know if that's a typo, but we're waiting on the game to start back. That's what we're doing right now. The game is currently in a weather delay. Shemai is saying he'll play a false nine. Strikers not producing the numbers. So who would you depend on? But in a false nine, is it Bobby Reed will be playing the false nine for you? And if Bobby Reed is playing the false nine for you, Shemai, where would Liam Bailey play? Because I think Liam Bailey is dependent on having a target man up front, right? Coming from the wing. And Hasselbank, aka the bowling ball. Anybody watch when Jamaica played against Suriname? I call Hasselbank the bowling ball. That brother, the boy. Nelly's saying I would play Nicholson. I would definitely start Nicholson, but we know Bailey will play, right? Who would you start? We know Bobby Reed. I'm going to go out on a limb and expect everybody to say Bobby Reed will play. Wow, Robs is saying he'll play Flemings and Burke. Okay. I never think Corey Burke would have been an option, but all right. And Junior Flemings, I would definitely give Junior Flemings a run on the left wing still. And I don't think, I'm big up Junior Flemings, no disrespect, my general. But I think Junior Flemings is best served coming from the wing. I don't think Junior Flemings is best served playing straight down the middle of the field because of the lack of physicality. And with Jamaica playing, the way how Jamaica play football, with their possession style, I think we need one of those bustling strikers, towering strikers. And Suriname almost score again. Yo, this Guadeloupe keeper, it man just love drop ball and bounce ball in front of him. You know, some of them goal they're going to score. Watch.
Turam he's ready to go home, Junior. He's ready to go. As it pertains to Corey Burke, Jr., he's been, in my opinion, one of the bright spots for the Reggae Boys when he got on the field.
Yeah.
And actually, you know, I'm a bit surprised they didn't go ahead and just give him a start today. You know, let him combine with Andre Gray rather than him and Corey Burke, him and Nicholson starting.
But is it that type of things that Corey Burke is best served coming off the bench? Where if it's one thing, and hopefully people give Tapa credit for this. Harris Logan asking what to score. With currently in a weather delay, Harris, only 3 minutes gone in the game.
And the score is 0-0.
Yeah, Nelly Cool saying, if I should choose someone to start, I would play Burke with Bailey and Flemings on the wings. Marlon Cooper, Jamaica doing Marlon Cooper saying Jamaica is doing well. But yeah, Benton, one thing we have to give Tapa credit for. His substitution pattern, he seems to get it right. All his substitutes come on and are producing, number one. And number two, they don't seem to skip a beat. I don't see any lag time. Granted, it's against Suriname and Guadeloupe, but it seems like Tapa and the coaching staff, it seems to know when to flip the right switches, right?
Yeah, he's made some good decision in terms of the subs in this tournament. I mean, I don't. There are those who have problems with Tapa, and I can understand why. But I'm a Tapa fan. I mean, Tapa work with what him have. I work with a federation that's not always the best. So I mean, no, it would be nice if Tapa can win something because he's taken us to two Gold Cup finals, and he hasn't been able to take us over the top. So, Junior, do you think that Lamar Walker should have gotten a start here?
Yes.
He's surprised he hasn't seen many minutes in this tournament.
Yeah, and it's not like our production. Like the first thought that came to mind is yes, because I could not say why, because we're not really producing going forward, right?
Well, yeah, we're creating chances, we're just not scoring them.
But do you think the chances are coming consistently? I don't think we're creating consistent chances.
Yeah.
They come in bunches. And I think Lamar Walker, McGee. This is the thing with Jamaica. And
update from CONCACAF Gold Cup. CONCACAF Gold Cup update on the Costa Rica versus Jamaica game will not resume before 9 p.m. Eastern time. It's 8 p.m. Jamaica. Football family, boy, the London Massive, brother. Sorry, I am really sorry about this, but there's a thunderstorm, and football family, there's a thunderstorm. Lightning is pretty heavy, and so the federation is saying no kickoff until at least 9 p.m. Junior, we continue our intermittent update on Guadeloupe versus Suriname, 72nd minute, as Guadeloupe and Suriname currently tied 1-1. Guadeloupe playing with 10 men.
And Guadeloupe is attacking, and that is the weird part, is that they are playing like they are the ones that have an extra man on the field.
Yep, they're playing. Yeah, they're playing like I think Suriname seem to have run out of gas.
Nelly saying Burke can give you that type of player. Reply saying I thought the match was suspended. We're just talking about that. Nelly Cool saying it seems Burke is not 100% match fit. Nelly is also saying number 22 is a good change for Hector. He looks very good in the back.
Yeah, that's it's Devon Speedy Williams. Gabriel Linares said update the match between Costa Rica and Jamaica will not resume before 2022. Big up, Gabriel. Big up yourself, family.
Somebody asked that question. Let me see if I find that question. Hold on. Shamai said player falls 9, strikers not producing the numbers. Say you play Bobby Reed and put Flemings on the left wing, Bailey on the right wing. Robs is asking, how comes Darren Muttox is not playing for us?
Good question. Good question. Go ahead, Junior.
Go ahead. I'm asking if you have an answer.
Good question. So last time was Darren Muttox. He had a transfer to a club in I'm trying to remember where in Africa, and he started. There was a lot of fanfare, and then things kind of peter out. So in terms of minutes on the park, I don't know if he's getting a lot of minutes in terms of playing time. But I think he was at a club in Sudan that he joined somewhere there. I don't know where Darren Muttox's whereabouts is. Sandoval Antonio says, no, cancel the match and give Jamaica the 3 points. Everyone knows Jamaica was going to win.
Okay. All right. I'm looking at the radar right now for Orlando. And so people, since we just a kill time, put on my Rye Forrester hat right now. Real Rye Forrester. Only thing we need is like a bald spot on my head. Now, the storm, the major storm has passed over Orlando. So all of the thunderstorms is to the northeast of Orlando, and it based on the radar here, and I'm depending on the Weather Channel app, it is going offshore. There is another spot of heavy thunderstorms that is coming, which is probably why they're saying that they're going to wait until 9 p.m. But after that spot, then the weather will clear up. So I am pretty confident that the game will be starting at 9 p.m., which is 27 minutes from now.
Imagine Rye Forrester Jr. at the wheel, ball chat covering everything, cricket, weather. In fact, you know what? While we are at it, let's give the football family update on the West Indies versus Australia ODI match, because FlowSports is the home of cricket. Big up to Barry Wilkinson and the entire cricketing family on FlowSports. Australia made 252 in their 50 overs. West Indies 33 for 6.
The job.
West Indies 33 for 6. Wait, hold on. Am I seeing this correct?
Hold on. Yo, I used to play cricket for Wolvers and also Arden. I'm gonna tell you something. My batting average, I won't even lie. My batting average was probably 18 runs. I was an opening batsman, right? A professional cricket team should not be making 33 runs with 6 wickets gone. Unless them start to the bowlers first.
They're opening.
I'll leave the regular batsmen. You look for a cricket team, you have a specialist batsman,
Yeah.
you have a specialist bowler, and they have the all-rounder. It comes like it's all bug side.
Yes, all bug side indeed. Football family, we're waiting for the restart of Jamaica versus Costa Rica game, currently in a weather delay, thunderstorm and lightning over the air in Orlando, where the game would have taken place or will take place at Explorer Stadium. Current game was interrupted at 3 minutes in the first half. It was 0-0 at the time of interruption. So we're talking football, we're giving sports update, and we're giving weather update. Go ahead, Junior.
Big up D-Wise.
Big up D-Wise.
Look for the sword and brother hold on for Annette shirt. The Ross. Hold on for the Ross shirt. The Ross stomp him in the belly a while ago.
So just I want to let the cricketing world know, Australia made 252 for 9, and West Indies 33 for 6.
Yo, this is a football channel, and for all those who don't know about cricket, for cricket is 2 batsmen playing together, right? And you have 11 players on the team, and you have goal.
Yeah, Suriname taking. You see how Guadeloupe pushing for that win. Well, I guess Guadeloupe can say they're leaving it all on the field.
The bowling ball score. I think that's Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank's nephew, I believe.
You think so?
Yeah, no. It was confirmed. It's either his nephew or his cousin, but that's the bowling ball. But anyway, in cricket, if you have 6 guys out for 33 runs, they should never ever play cricket again in life. In life. That means that you are scoring an average of 5 runs per. Nobody had to put head no more about cricket, man.
Yeah, we won't do that.
Big up, hold on. Big up to Sharon Bless. Sharon, I apologize, Sharon. And I'm going to apologize for everybody in the chat as well. You asked a question. Let me say your question, Sharon, because I don't want you to be angry at me. Sharon is asking why Sportsmax are carrying the match. Seeing it is being played overseas, anyone know? The game is being played on Flow. So you can watch it on Flow. But right now we're in a weather delay until 9 p.m. So it's on Flow. We cannot show it on YouTube because we will get shut down instantly. DY is saying that's 5 runs per person. Yes, DY is 5 runs. That is 1 run and a boundary, and then you're out. But you're a specialist batsman. Yo, talk about football, yeah, man. Better, who is your favorite? You talk about Tony Bug Aglid earlier. Durant Brown or Anthony Corbett?
Oh, that's a tough. I mean, I have to go with Tati Brown. And it's the only fact that I watched Tati Brown while I was in school, and of course emerged through the ranks. I saw Corbett at the latter years of Corbett, but he was still good, I remember my uncle used to tell me a lot about Corbett, but I saw him at the latter years. But Durant Brown makes defending look so easy. And the ability to mentor people like Linval Dixon around him, and then the other Dawes brother, Christopher Dawes. Durant Brown just make things look so easy.
Remember Ian Goodison?
Yeah, Ian Pepe. I mean, Durant Brown is what you need in a centre back. Very calm, composed, master in defense. Yeah, man, I have to go with him. Who would you take, Junior?
I saw Corbett, and I rate Tati Brown, but I'm going to go with Corbett because Corbett did it. Corbett is before. Tati Brown looked like Anthony Corbett to me, right?
Yeah.
But Tati Brown had Linval Rudy Dixon and Ian Goodison in front of him. Chris Dawes came on later, but Ian Goodison, Linval Dixon was in front of him. You had Shorty Malcolm on the right back. You had Messam first, then you had Bibi on the left. You had Dean Sewell also on the right back. So Tati Brown is the brother that made some good defenders played good football for Jamaica, right? And one thing I give Tati Brown credit for is he started a lot of Jamaica's counter-attacks. It wasn't no kick out ball and clear out ball thing. The man was very composed with the ball, looked like a central midfielder. Anthony Corbett was all of that with less talent around him. And I have to give it to Anthony Corbett. I really have to give it to Anthony Corbett.
And the reason I watched Tati Brown at Wadada too, you know, when I play Reno. So I mean, I think Tati Brown used to play for Wadada, right? Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yes. And Dawes used to play for the side of Clarendon or whatever that team name. Hazard or whatever. I'm gonna look at idiot side there.
Go easy.
Football family, we're discussing football, just any football discussion as we wait for the restart of the Jamaica versus Costa Rica game, the Reggae Boys versus Los Ticos. Scheduled, the CONCACAF statement says it won't resume until at least 9 p.m. I'm currently in a weather delay.
Mike Clinton said, yes, Wadada. Robs is asking this one. Let me just give you one international one. Should be a quick answer. Zidane or Pirlo?
Ooh, Zidane. I'm going with Zidane. Zinedine Zidane. Yeah.
I am going to say something that is very blasphemous.
I'm going with Zidane.
I want people to remember the context. 1998, I was in Jamaica, right? I never rate Zidane until 1998 World Cup.
Really?
I couldn't get the hype around Zidane till 98. Well, nobody cuss me off again. But prior to 1998, I was living in Jamaica with limited access to Juventus and to, well, Real Madrid was later, but limited access to Juventus.
Yeah.
So all I saw was little highlights of Zidane. Big up Virgin Jeremy and Samuel Zidane and Bala. But when people talk about Zizo, I'm a Brazilian fan. When Brazil play against France, I say, oh, I dead man. No man will look like Pope John Paul can beat my side with the ball in the top. And when Mrs. Zidane on my side, I say yes, a general. But Pirlo is a different type. You see, Pirlo is a brother where Pirlo is a guy. Pirlo is like an artist when he might kill you in a ball game. Zidane coming like a brother we just want to kill you and bury you. But Pirlo, I think if Pirlo salad me walk to Pirlo and shake him and say, thank you, Pirlo. If Zidane salad me, I'll probably kick him now. It's a Pirlo.
Hey, I mean, too general. I mean, it definitely was a pleasure to watch those two men play. It's very also a bit frustrating though that boy Zidane headbutted Materazzi and gave away that World Cup title because he could have had 2 titles now.
You know some rating for that. Materazzi tell him about his mother. As someone knows Zidane have some Jamaican there.
You can't headbutt him afterwards, Junior, when you win the title.
Headbutt after what? You can't tell me about my mother and the next minute you don't feel a consequence. You mad?
Materazzi won that battle. The title definitely went to Italy. I mean, that was just frustrating, but too general. And imagine how stupid Juventus was to let Zidane let Pirlo go to AC Milan.
Yeah.
Talk about some stupid football decisions, eh?
What's the dumbest? If you were to say the first dumbest football decision that you can remember, like just the one that come to mind, the dumbest football decision. For me, Arsenal making Van Persie go to Manchester.
Oh yes, that's right up there. What was the reasoning again?
Van Persie wanted to win. I know he wanted to win titles or something like that. And Wenger, I don't want to Arsenal fan come cuss me off, but there was some discrepancy about who can win from who cannot win. It's almost like Samir Nasri like. But we know Nasri is not Van Persie level. But it was something about Van Persie leaving wanting to win. And Wenger basically never fight to keep him.
Yeah. And just the Juventus picked up Pirlo from AC Milan. I mean, I know Fabian team AC Milan regretted that move for years. How do you let that baller go to AC? And Juventus immediately rose because of his move. So there's a lot of them, you know. There is a lot of them. I can't think of one. I'm sure Patrick Kluivert going to Barcelona and then trying to build a side around Patrick Kluivert.
Is that bigger than Arsenal making Henry go Barcelona?
Well, Arsenal are going to do Arsenal things, so we're not surprised. But you know, watching Barcelona in the 90s and with this Patrick Kluivert at striker, I was like, oh, them think they're foolishness. And yes, I mean, he had a lot of hype playing for Netherlands, but it never translated into something successful at Barcelona.
This is a good one. Shema is saying Barcelona stalling to sign Stefano, and Real Madrid run in and get him.
Yeah.
Yo, the man go way back for that one there, you know?
Yep. But why Barcelona just don't get me started?
So another comparison, Jamaica comparison.
Yeah.
Hector Wright, Fitzroy-Simpson.
Fitzroy-Simpson.
Both left footers.
Fitzroy-Simpson, hands down. Hector Wright a baller. I give him all the credit, but Fitzroy-Simpson. If you remember that run to that '98 World Cup, the work rate that Fitzroy-Simpson and showed in that tournament, that qualifiers. I mean, back and forth, connecting midfield to the defense, always an outlet when Matt Goodison gets stressed. Always give them an outlet. I was impressed with Fitzroy-Simpson. Hector Wright a baller. He has a wicked shot. But I don't see Hector Wright doing all that work, recovering and connecting the
I want to be in the middle.
Yeah. I agree. But Hector Wright is a brother where everybody try and mimic that left foot. Everybody try and mimic it. But Fitzroy-Simpson's work rate was definitely a next level still.
Yeah, man. Football family, we're waiting for the Reggae Boys Costa Rica game to kick off. Imagine it. So Guadeloupe and Suriname are in the same group with Jamaica and Costa Rica. So they flew Guadeloupe and Suriname to Texas for this matchup that's taking place. So imagine them a go at them yard and them need to go to Texas. They flew from Florida because this game is taking place at the BBVA Stadium somewhere in Texas. And they flew them from Florida to Texas to play this little one match. So them go at them yard. I mean, it's a meaningless game.
But the body can go eat some good food at Texas, man.
Ah, man, come on.
All those that are watching, I just saw an update from the FS1 channel saying that the Costa Rica-Jamaica game will resume on FS2. So if you have FS2, you can watch it on FS2. That's Fox Sports channel, the second channel, or you can watch it on FlowSports. If you have an app, so everybody use app right now. You can also watch it on the Fox Sports website, and whether it's on FS1 or FS2, you'll be able to see it. D Wise is asking, what do you guys expect to see from Tariq McGee in the game?
I'm excited. I'm really excited to see him play. He has a lot of talent. Very skillful player. You know, I don't expect a ton. There's not these high level expectations of him. I just want to see how composed he is in possession of the ball. How he watch a fight. What them look a bug side, yeah. Guadeloupe and Suriname players embroiled in a fisticuffs in the middle of the field in the 92nd minute of the game. The two side of them go home and the man them a fight. I'm telling brother, yeah, watch out.
Yo, watch it. You see the Rasta. You see the Rasta.
Yeah.
The Rasta Guadalupe.
Aneti.
The Rasta come in there big and say, my yacht. Hey, watch the lines, man. Look what the lines, man. Back
Yeah.
with the flag.
Yeah, man, just like you want to drip up the lines, man. But I mean, as it pertains to answer the question with Terry McGee, see him keep the ball moving. Don't put himself on any stress. Keep the game simple and make your passes in terms of moving the Reggae Boys forward. And the fight occurred. Watch out. So the reason for the fight is that a foul was committed, and then the Ras or someone, I think Annette, kicked the ball on the player while he was on the ground, and the Suriname players are not happy with this.
Yo, everybody look like some prep school. I beer puff chest. Yo, my yacht. Poof, my yacht. Poof. I beer puff chest. I go on.
Yeah. So what do you think of Terry McGee, Junior?
I think he's going to get his opportunity to shine in this game because the Costa Rican midfield is slow.
So
I think he's going to get his chance.
So what? Look at the referee now heading over to VAR to take a look. When he just starts, can he decipher who's the culprit in that mess? I mean, and I think Solvet stepped into number 21's ankle. Solvet of Guadeloupe stepped into number 21's ankle.
Benton,
yeah.
Hold on. Let's forget about that right now. Big up to moving, and everybody's saying the ballers are getting ready. They're going to start warming up to start playing. Hopefully kickoff can be in at least 8 minutes or so. So it's looking like 9 o'clock. The game will be starting. Big up to movie clips. I'm going to tell you what movie clips just typed. West Indies are going to win.
I thought we move on from cricket. What?
Big up clips.
Movie clips, whatever you drink, and that. Who wants some of that, brother? Our lady. Whatever you're drinking, we want some of that.
And just to let you know, I'm checking the radar right now. Yellow card.
A red card.
But I'm checking the radar right now in Orlando, and the system is moving out. So yes, 9 o'clock start looks pretty sure on FS2. I think my FS2 I was short delay.
Yeah. So that means that Honduras versus Qatar would be on FS1. That is the big matchup in Group D. So Panama, so all the Panamanian fans who want to see them play Grenada on FS2, I shouldn't have to watch the replay. I go to the Fox 2 app, Fox Sports app.
Javier said the man I drink the Kool-Aid. What channel is the game? Is it being streamed on? In the United States, you can watch it on FS2. You can also watch it on FlowSports.
All right, Junior, since we're getting ready to kick back off again, let's look at the Costa Rica starting and lineup. What? 8 minutes away, right? Yeah. Theoretically. Mijas in goal, Fuentes on the left, Duarte and Gonzalez in middle of that pair, Fuller is on the right of that back four. Guzman, imagine Guzman, Old Foot Guzman and Cruz at the base of that midfield. Brian Ruiz in the number 10 role. Joel Campbell is on the right of Brian Ruiz. Lassiter is on the left. And Martinez is the lone striker up front. Guzman, Brian Ruiz, Joel Campbell. Joel Campbell is doing his Joel Campbell thing. Are you surprised that Joel Campbell didn't do better in his old profession, or achieve more?
You know what? No. Because
you blame it on Wenger.
No. If it was a regular ball chat show, I'll pull out that line and I'll laugh about it. But Joel Campbell will be able to carry on in his life and say, I was a professional footballer at the highest level, got paid a lot of money, and is very comfortable. So yes, we would love to say Joel Campbell should have gotten more opportunity, should have played at a higher level, should have done this, should have done that. Yes, we would love to say that, but what if his goal was to make enough money to feed his family? The man more than do that. The man more than change the life for all of his family members. So in a roundabout way, from a football sense, yes, he underachieved. But from a life sense, nah, him all right. And it's obvious him though his goal was to just stay where he is and make him money, because how many opportunities did he have to leave and never take it?
Yeah, he was loaned out or sent on temporary assignment to multiple clubs by Arsenal. Joel Campbell, I think he had scored 2 or 3 goals so far in this tournament. So Joel Campbell, you remember Joel Campbell in the 2010 World Cup, right, Junior, when he was the lone striker for Costa Rica. Fast forward this thing, what, 11 years and Joel Campbell still doing it. Imagine that.
But remember Paulo One Chap.
Yeah,
Remember Hernan Medford, they all play to this age. So the thing with CONCACAF is, if you're a good footballer, if you're a on my Honduras had two as well. Honduras had Carlos Pavon
yeah, Pavon. Yeah,
and Suazo.
yeah. Pavon and Swazo, yeah.
If you're a good footballer, as you age, you still can be serviceable in CONCACAF. And Joel Campbell is showing that more and more that CONCACAF have a long way to go. Because if Joel Campbell was Italian or Brazilian, they wouldn't get no game.
Yeah, but I mean, all right. So that's the Costa Rican starting lineup. Game is in weather delay. We're hoping that the game will kick off at 9 p.m. CONCACAF said it won't start before 9 p.m. according to the ball chat weatherman, Mr. Rai Forrester, aka Engineer Junior, said that the radar seems to suggest that the weather is moving away, right, family? And as it pertains, there's information from the fans in the stands, because we're talking to people in the stands who are also saying that it looks like the players might be getting. I hope this is a good pitch still. I hope the water it's not one of them bush league pitch a country where just waterlogged.
Oh, which part of the game playing? St. Mary or St. Thomas?
Explorer Stadium in Florida, boss, in Orlando.
Yeah, worry about quality of field. Hey, remember said Florida, you have hurricane and bass still a play through the hurricane and man playing as sneakers and even playing at turfs.
Junior, O'Neal Fisher gets a chance to kind of show himself, of course, with Alvas Powell. That seems to be the preferred choice in this right back position. What do you expect from O'Neal Fisher in this right back position?
Again, I think he's going to be pressured. As old as Ruiz is, he's still a baller, right? Ruiz likes to operate in that channel on the left side in between the fullback and the center half. So communication is going to be key. And Mariappa, even though Mariappa might be on the left side, Damian Lowe is a good buffer. I'm hoping O'Neal Fisher can show defensive sturdiness that Alvas doesn't show, right?
But does he offer the same attacking support that Alvas showed up? Because one thing we know about Alvas is that he will gun down the field. We had game is so start. They're on the field and mop up water. I want cricket. I saw this the other day when I was there, man. I walked on the field with the super soakers. They try to absorb water out of some areas on the park. So it seems like we're getting ready to kick off. At least the rain seems to have stopped.
The earliest start is now 9:15 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, how it take 15 minutes to soak the field to remove the soup?
America, this and that. What am I doing with Mappa? Yo,
Alright.
go get the golf cart and put something on it, man. But Mark had a question. Mark said this question is a bit off the current topic, but I'm a bit curious. Of all the past Reggae Boys players that are still alive, who would be a great fit as the under-19 team coach?
Would be a great fit for the under-19 team coach of all the past Reggae Boys that's still alive.
No. I'm going to go into semantics. Reggae Boys. Does that mean that is
I know. I have an answer.
Who you have?
Paul Young.
Yeah, easy answer. Yeah,
Paul Young.
Paul Young. Mark, that easy answer. Yeah, I
Paul
agree.
Young. I watch
Or Altiman Butler.
Altiman Butler. I watch Paul Young coach. I think U15 and U23 football here in Atlanta, and Paul Young is a teacher. He's a teacher. He's definitely a good coach. Quite successful too. So big up to Paul Young. He's my choice to take over such a role.
I'm going to be different. I'm going to say Altiman Butler.
Okay.
Jeremy Sinclair is saying Bibi.
Bibi. I thought Bibi's still coaching Portmore, right? I mean, how is Portmore doing? I think Bibi seems to be growing into the role as a coach. He's improving, right?
But definitely one thing that it might not be that funny, because Bibi should be a legend to the under-19 players right now, right? He should be a Jamaican legend. If you're 19 years old, you were born in 2002, maybe not.
Yeah.
You know, so coaching credentials. I was saying that if a player can remember 1998 as a child, Bibi would be a legend to them. So Bibi would be a great coach for them in terms of stewardship and mentorship, right? Because at least he would be able to reach the players more. But as a better teacher, I agree with Paul Young, and just to be different, I must say Altiman Butler. But if Jamaica, my answer can change, because if Jamaica does well in the Gold Cup, does well in the World Cup qualifications, why not Paul Hall?
Yeah. And earlier someone asked about Darren Muttox. Why is he not playing for Jamaica? He's still in the Al-Maric team. You know, based on this information, he's still a part of the squad. Has he been getting minutes? I will find out here if he's actually getting minutes. They have a game coming up on the 24th, so let's see. Need to send a message to the family and find out what's going on with Darren Muttox. Because, I mean, Darren Muttox is a useful player that could also provide a bit to this pool of player. I mean, you know, he's definitely has something to offer when he's playing at his maximum. Junior, in Group D, as we wait the Reggae Boys versus Costa Rica game, the Group C matchup, top of the table clash in Group C. Group D matches are going to kick off here in a few minutes. Of course, to remind football family, the winner of Group D will play the runner-up in Group A. We know the runner-up in Group A is El Salvador. The winner of Group A will play the runner-up in Group D. And so we know the winner of Group A is Mexico. So they're sitting waiting. Junior, Qatar, Honduras, Panama, the three teams that are vying for two spots in the lay of the land. Which two will make it?
Qatar.
So you have Qatar easing out Panama.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have Qatar beating Honduras tonight, or just getting a draw?
Getting a draw. Yo, the African All-Stars.
Okay.
Have them winning.
Okay.
And for all those that are asking, the match will be resuming in no earlier than 10 minutes from now. But the last we saw some man with some big mop and some big broom sweep the field. So Look like the game is going to start. Let me check the radar again as Mr. Roy Forrester.
And should we go ahead and give the football family an update on the cricket score, Junior? Since FlowSports is the home of sports, including cricket. Big up to Barry Wilkinson and the cricket family over here at FlowSports. West Indies set a target of 257 to win. They are currently 72 for 6.
What? So the man them put on 40, 72, 39 runs?
Yeah, so Karan Pollard is on 44 and Alsari Joseph is on 12. So someone said West Indies not going to win earlier.
Yeah.
Maybe
we will see.
Maybe they know something that we don't know. So West Indies in a spot of bother there. Roy Forster, your update on the weather.
Yeah, the weather is definitely clearing up. Yeah, the game definitely should start at the 9:15 spot. There is no more thunder showers on the radar, and there is going to be more rain. There's going to be rain during the game probably, but no more thunder or no more yellow. It's just be a green. Adrian Morgan, what time the match has resumed? We're hoping 9:15, which is about 9 minutes from now, 8:15 Jamaican time. Big up to Luis Rojas. Soy de Costa Rica, Pero Buena Suerta, Jamaica. Yeah, big up Luis. Big up to all the Costa Ricans tuning in right now, just checking it out. Dan De Castro saying, still don't understand why Qatar is invited to CONCACAF Regional Championship. Dan, this is how CONCACAF make money, by inviting teams out there that can do some form of a draw so that they can make some money. That's the best answer I have. Remember when Jamaica played against Brazil in 1996? It was 97? Or drew 0-0 with Brazil in the World Cup, leading up to the World Cup qualifications. So Brazil was also invited to the World Cup. Sometimes Brazil send their under 23 side. But that Brazil team, if you remember, had Romario.
Yeah, we demanded the best Brazilian side for that tournament. All right.
Romario and Edmundo, the animal. You remember Edmundo?
Yeah, I remember the
animal.
And also now the Honduras versus Qatar game is also on weather delay. Stuff, all right. Yo, both games are on weather delay. So let's see what's going on here. And we're hoping to give football family a bit of action of the Honduras versus Qatar game, which was scheduled to kick off at 9 p.m. But that game is also...
And it is official. Costa Rica versus Jamaica will resume on FS2 at 9:15 p.m. Eastern, which is 8:15 Jamaican time. So that's 7 minutes from now. We will be resuming the game. Costa Rica versus Jamaica will be resuming at 9:15.
Yeah. Football.
Suppose the junior right for us to tell your son carry waterproof, water boot, and umbrella. Oh, come on, have our poncho.
Yeah, no, you know what I said the other day. Come on, say for walk with two poncho. Cause I'm saying, yeah, we'll go to the store to get poncho. Cause we were all in Florida for that game, the game against Suriname, the Reggae Boys game, and they didn't have any poncho, so I just brought her two scandal bags. I said, yo, hold them here. Yeah. So,
and Dan the Castro saying Qatar is a draw. Laugh out loud. Why not Italy? Look, Italy just finished playing the Euro Championship and Qatar is hosting the World Cup, so that's why it's a good draw for them. Rudy Predict. Sorry, Rudy, if I'm not pronouncing your last name properly. Hello, are you both from Jamaica? Greetings from Slovenia. Yes, Rudy, we're from Jamaica. Big up to all the Slovenians watching right now. Not hopefully here that the match will be starting in about 6 minutes. Adrian Morgan saying when the match will resume, everybody is ready for the Costa Rica versus Jamaica game. Benton.
And Junior, you have a message apparently Orlando Pride's own Miss Kanye Plummer is at the game. Big up yourself, family.
Hey, people,
Big up Kanye Plummer.
people, I'm trying my best because we have a lot of people watching right now, and I don't want to get any form of bad press or anything. But I don't know some love of Kanye Plummer. Kanye Plummer is my reggae girl baller. Rate her to the max. I love her as a footballer.
The reggae girl's captain herself. She's in the stands. Big up yourself, Kanye Plummer.
She's my number 4. So yeah, people that are watching on the take on the eye off of Kanye Plummer. All right.
Football family, we're getting excited. What's the score prediction that you have for this Costa Rica game? 4 minutes away from kickoff. Jamaica need this victory to set forth to go into the next round with a little bit of authority. No, you can't just creep into the next round. You want to go in, kick down the door, and said you have entered. Official score prediction for this one, Junior.
1-1.
1-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's not gonna help Jamaica, brother. And football family, drop in the chat score prediction for this game against Costa Rica. Your
Everybody put in your score predictions now. Put in your score predictions now. What are your predictions for the game? Everybody put your score predictions in right now.
And the boys are on the park, running around. Watch out. Players warming up, getting ready to resume the play. Of course, it must be tough sitting in that dressing room waiting for this to pass.
Big up Cashew Red. Cashew Red, so I take off from work to watch a game. Shaking my head, even get a half point for my record. Oh no, that means that she gets beat. Sorry here, Cashew. Adrian Morgan says 2-1 Jamaica. HB Venom says 4-2 Jamaica. Jermaine Sinclair 3-1 Jamaica. Linga Hitham saying who win? You tell me, Linga, who you think going to win? Owen Gale says 2-1 Jamaica. Javier Davis says 2-0 Jamaica. Sheldon says 2-love Jamaica. Kimikali says 2-1 Jam Dong. CR7 says Jamaica 2 Costa 0. Adrian Morgan. Time theme go. Alex Fletcher said 1-love. Dino saying CONCACAF should have a Premier League from September to March. Example, Jamaica Star Brigade versus Canada Red Force, USA FC versus Mexico Eagles, and by players. Rohan Daly says Jamaica 2, Costa Rica 0. Another says Costa Rica 5, Jamaica 1. Another. Another. Careful. Man, people are throwing some buckle after you. FHD acting if the game is suspended. No FHD. The game is going to kick off in 2 minutes. Put your score predictions in right now. Real out and bad says 3-2 Jamaica. Nelly says draw. Rohan says 2-2. Avril says 2-1 Jamaica. Anthony Kerr said what station is playing on in the United States? It will be on FS2. Akila Ellis says 1 Jamaica.
Reggae Boys kick down the door. Reggae Boys win this game 2-1. 2-1. Reggae Boys win.
Kofi Power says 1-love Jamaica.
1-love Jamaica. Big up yourself, Kofi Paul. Big up yourself, family. Football family, we have regular or flagship ball shot show every Sunday 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wherever you're watching us on, just join us. We'll discuss EPL, global football. Of course, we'll discuss Jamaican football in our Yard Ballers segment. But we'll discuss transfer market as Manchester United look to prepare for another year of running in the EPL without a title. So
Javier should be on FS2. The game should be coming on FS2. I'm watching it on the app. Kevin De Sosa says 2-0. Rob saying thought Keylor Navas was going to be Costa Rican keeper. No, he took the tournament off. Anthony Kerr says Jamaica 6-love. Jassy Dan says 2-1 Jamaica. Dino Daly says Costa Rica go win.
All right.
Marcia Clark says, which site can I view it on here in Jamaica? Yeah. You can watch it on, I know it's on Flow, but which site in Jamaica? Can somebody help Messiana Clark, please?
Andre Gray doing a lot of talking in the huddle. O'Neal Fisher also doing a lot of talking. The Reggae Boys is getting together. Andre Gray doing a lot of talking. Maria Patel, the goalkeeper, Barnes. Get yourself in another huddle, brother. One to you. Barnes in goal. Maria Palo in centre-back position. O'Neal Fisher on the right. Kamara Lawrence on the left of the back four. We have Tariq McGee, Daniel Johnson, Devon Williams, Speedy Williams in midfield. Turgot, Andre Gray down the middle. Turgot on the left. Gray down the middle. Junior Flemings on the right. Reggae Boys versus Costa Rica. We already did the Costa Rican starting 11. Let's remind listeners of the Costa Rican starting 11 real quickly. Mijares in goal. In centre-back position, Gonzalez and Duarte. On the left side of the back four, you have Fuentes and Fuller. On the left, Fuller is on the right. In midfield, you have Guzman and Cruz. And the number 10 role, you have Brian Ruiz. On the right side of Ruiz, you have Joel Campbell. On the left, you have Lassiter. And up top, you have Martinez. I expect Joel Campbell to float more into that central role once this game kick off. Reggae Boys versus Costa Rica.
On the referee, I push Junior Flemings up.
All right, we're about to start off. Ball drop on again as we restart the play. Back, Costa Rica gets Joel Campbell, gets us going. Ball is with Fuentes. Fuentes knocking it around to Duarte. Duarte looks for Guzman in midfield. Pressure from Andre Gray. Watch out, we had Andre Gray running out hard, Junior. 0-0. 0-0. We're in the 3rd minute of play. 0-0. We're entering the 3rd minute of play now as the Reggae Boys, Costa Rica knocking it around at the back. Ball is still in the Costa Rican half. Now Joel Campbell coming short. Pick it up and try to make a one touch to the left. Ball is knocked out for a throw to Jamaica. Throw into the Reggae Boys as O'Neal Fisher will take the throw. O'Neal Fisher takes it to Devon Speedy Williams. Fisher then puts it upfield. Junior, Daniel Johnson takes the ball off Guzman. Guzman to Junior Fleming. Seems like we're getting a little bit of spillover. I don't know what type of coverage that, Junior, we're hearing there.
Hold on, it might chip in again. Hold on, sorry.
Is that your...
It's off now. You should be good. My stream is behind, so I'm trying to catch up.
Okay. So 4 minutes into the first half, the Reggae Boys and Costa Rica currently tied at 0-0 in the first half.
Boy, Salima, I know it's on FS2 for sure. I wish I could help you. If you have a subscription, if you're watching, you're not missing anything right now, but if you're watching on any app, you can go to the Fox Sports channel and try to log into your service provider. And you'll be able to get the game there.
Damian Lowe looks to find Turgot, but the ball is cut out and a foul to Costa Rica. Costa Rica foul on McGee. Young Tariq McGee getting a chance to show his stuff. Football family looking forward to see what sort of play McGee shows here. Costa Rica with the ball, knocking around in their half. Junior, the play in the Costa Rican is pretty slow. So they're just taking their time. Duarte, long ball over, looking for Lassiter. Cut out by O'Neal Fisher. Ball is back to Gonzalez.
The Skullpro is asking why is Fleming's on the right.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it seems like there's an instruction to float around. Flemings now moves to the moves to the left side. They're instructed seems to kind of play off a bit. Fleming's now on the left side of the front three with Turgott on the right and Andre Gray down in the middle. Long ball over, trying to get behind the Jamaican defense. Now the diving start. Oh, now the diving start. Is that Martinez who's holding his face? No foul call. Kamar Taxi Lawrence looking for Andre Gray. Can't get there. Back to Taxi Lawrence. Lawrence to Daniel Johnson. Daniel Johnson getting a bit of pressure. Picked up by Junior Flemings. Junior Flemings being pressured by Joel Campbell. Joel Campbell now with the ball. Costa Rica recovers it, finds Guzman. Daniel Johnson looking if he should attack or not. Cruz coming in to help. Costa Rica in, but goalkeeper Barnes quickly out of his goal as the ball ricochet, as Mariappa tried to break up a play, ricochet off Martinez. And so they're replaying the hit in the face. It was accidental. Martinez wanted a free kick off the Mariappa. And so the Costa Rican players, they are going down. Now Lopez is down on his knees after getting slapped in the face allegedly by Flemings. We have a stop in the play.
And there's no puddles on the field that we can see. The field looks to be in good condition from our vantage point. We're not sure. The ball seems to be bouncing through.
Yeah, the ball seems to be moving quite well. Cruz for Costa Rica in the center circle. Plays it back to Gonzalez in defense. Gonzalez look for Guzman. Finds Duarte. Guzman then finds Duarte. Reggae Boys giving the Costa Rican Brian Ruiz dropping deep to what? Yo, you can't make them on there just decide what they want to do with the football, brother. I can't make Brian Ruiz decide. Costa Rica pushing forward into the attacking third. The cross from Fuentes headed out by Taxi Lawrence. Ball is back to Fuentes. Cross into the box. Almost out for a corner kick, but it's goalkeeper saved it before it went out. Our offside's been called.
Yeah.
Junior, it seems like the Costa Ricans are ready for dive.
It's not only that I'm ready for dive, but they are a step faster than Jamaica right now.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
We are chasing the ball. I think Jamaica is chasing the ball right now.
Yeah. Goal kick to the Reggae Boys. Barnes is getting ready to put it back in play. The 8 minute of action, 0-0.
Taxi is lucky though because he had both hands on the Costa Ricans' back.
Yeah. Devon Speedy Williams looking to find Andre Gray. Is it the instruction that Andre Gray should come deep and try to connect the play? Reggae Boys looking a little bit disjointed. Interception by Devon Speedy Williams. Find Daniel Johnson. Daniel Johnson looking to find Junior Fleming. Intercepted by Cruz. Back to the Boys is just giving away the football here. It seems to be a free kick. And Daniel Johnson is down and needing a bit of attention. He's slowly getting up. He's getting some help from Guzman, who seems to may have knocked him on his. It was a nice sort of. Junior, what's the football family saying? 0-0 in the 9th minute of play. Junior Fleming's looking very lively. Looking to get on the ball. Free.
I don't see people asking about the conditions of the field. But big up to Dave Marshall. How can I watch it? You can watch it on FS2. The overall impression though is I sense a little bit of nervousness from everybody watching the game that who are supporting Jamaica. I think this is a very nervous start.
Foul on Guzman by Daniel Johnson. He tried to push the ball, push some pressure on Guzman. You can see there Costa Rica is looking to play between Guzman and Brian Ruiz. They're looking to find Guzman. Daniel Johnson's trying to disrupt that play, and the ref called a foul. Ball is with Costa Rica.
He said Johnson is getting very agitated because he's doing a lot of work right now.
Yeah. Free kick to the Reggae Boys, quickly taken by Junior Fleming. Junior Fleming plays it to Stevie Williams. Speedy Williams. Speedy Williams in midfield, having some time to survey, look around, finds Kamar Lawrence on the left. Lawrence to back to Speedy Williams. Speedy Williams to Junior Flemings. Junior Flemings with a nice little pass trying to find Andre Gray. Intercepted by Gonzalez. Now Costa Rica coming out. Fuentes with the ball, trying to find Martinez is breaking away for Costa Rica. He's looking to find Joel Campbell, cleared away by Onel Fisher, who made a very good recovery there. But that was a bit disappointing that Martinez was able to get behind Mariappa so easily. Onel Fisher making a very good play to intercept as the ball ricochet off Joel Campbell out for show to the Reggae Boys.
I think it looks like there's some communication issues. The ball, we cannot maintain possession of the ball for more than 3 passes right now. Costa Rica is in the ascendancy. Let's see how the game.
Costa Rica played around. Guzman with a sweet pass to Fuller. Fuller a little bit overhead, but you can see Guzman getting on the ball, getting time to turn and distribute, trying to find Fuller down the left side of the Jamaican box, but the ball ran out for a goal kick to the Reggae Boys. Barnes with the goal kick. Costa Rica putting a little bit of pressure. Reggae Boys passing the ball. Barnes pass it to Mariappa. Mariappa trying to knock it upfield, and seems to me may have Costa Rican accent if it crossed the line. Held up nicely by Junior Fleming, looking for Daniel Johnson. He's fouled. Junior Fleming is fouled. So free kick to the Reggae Boys. Blair Torgat's got to get into the game. We have to get something on the right side of this this thing going. Ball is with Damian Lowe. Damian Lowe to O'Neill Fisher on the right. O'Neill Fisher looking for Tariq McGee. Tariq McGee back to O'Neill Fisher.
It's over the top of O'Neill Fisher. Fuller making the run.
Junior, can you please cut off your Fox Sports stream there? We don't want to hear the American feed. But to Devon Speedy Williams getting a bit of pressure. Devon Speedy Williams, nice ball to Tariq McGee. Brilliant turn in the midfield by Tariq McGee. Dribbles at the Costa Rican defense. Finds Blair Torgat on the south side. Ball into the box for the Reggae Boys. Shot! Goal! Just wide! Just wide! Kamar Lawrence in. Brilliant play from Tariq McGee. Started that. Ooh! Tech beaten, boy. Tech beaten. Gets by 2, run out of defense, laid on for Blair Torgat, who laid it on a plate for Kamar Lawrence, cut in the box. Kamar Lawrence couldn't find it. That was impressive. Your thoughts, Junior?
You see, they're doing this in spurts. I want to see more consistency, but Jamaica is starting to find their footing in the game.
Yeah, Jamaica on the left side, on the attack. To Daniel Johnson. Daniel Johnson shot from. I'm trying to see who the corner kick to the Reggae Boys. Tariq McGee getting involved in the game, picking it up on the left. The initial play was on the right. Now he picks it up on the left. A shot from 19 yards out, ricochet into the stands. A corner kick to the Reggae Boys. Blair Torgat steps over to take it. Tariq McGee looking pretty good. Tariq McGee showed for the very limited time that he's already on the ball, he's looking to have some skill, Junior.
Yeah. He's looking lively. He's getting space, and Costa Rica is affording space. If we can just maintain possession of the ball in the midfield, we can definitely do some things there, because that Costa Rica midfield is slow.
Corner kick to the Reggae Boys, cleared out by Costa Rica. Ball hacked downfield by the Costa Rican team as Martinez looking to clear that one out. Throwing quickly to the boys. Devon Speedy Williams takes it quickly to Kamar Lawrence. Kamar Lawrence back to Devon Speedy Williams. Speedy Williams gets the ball back to Lawrence. Lawrence to Tariq McGee. McGee gets a chance to turn. Move the ball to the other side of the field as they open up the play to Damian Lowe. Damian Lowe then surveys the field under no pressure. Finds Daniel Johnson roaming on the left side. And he's called offside. Brethren, Daniel Johnson, you should be able to see along the line there and not be called in an offside position. But Damian Lowe trying to find one over the top for Daniel Johnson drifting down the left.
And so like Ed Barnesy.
Ball is back with Mias in goal for Costa Rica. Mias plays it to Duarte. Duarte looking for Guzman. And so this is important. Costa Rica always looking to find Guzman. Guzman is playing that Fitzroy Simpson role, dropping deep, giving his defenders an option.
But Johnson like he's pegged to be running with him though, right?
Yeah. Brian Ruiz finds Guzman. Guzman and Brian Ruiz snaking around. Reggae Boys intercepted. Terry McGee looking for a quick pass. But Costa Rica recovers it back. O'Neal Fisher, foul call on Fisher there as Fuller went down. Reggae Boys, Costa Rica, 17 minutes of play. Score is tied at 0-0. Here is Gonzalez stepping up in the midfield, looking for a through pass. Intercepted by the Reggae Boys. Devon Speedy Williams. Now to Tariq McGee. McGee looking for Blair Torgad. Torgad looking for a pass. Then he goes back to Damian Lowe. Damian Lowe looking for the outside, looking for Kamara Lawrence on the left side. Kamara Lawrence then eased down the play and then send it back to Mariappa. Mariappa has Johnson. Johnson back to Mariappa. Junior Fleming's coming deep for the ball. Picks it up. Turns, finds Andre Gray. Gray back to Flemings. Flemings still moving around in the midfield. Plays it back to Damian Lowe. Damian Lowe finds Turgot. Has O'Neal Fisher overlapping. He cuts inside. Looking for a pass. Turgot looking to run. Gets by two. Asking for a foul from the referee as he fell over. But no foul given. Gonzalez recovered and sent it back to Mayas in goal for Costa Rica. Costa Rica restarts the play. Back to Mayas. And Costa Rica just a long ball thing. And foul. It's a clash there between Joel Campbell and Kamar Lawrence. Seems like Joel Campbell got there before Kamar Lawrence, and a clash of legs there. Junior, 19 minute of play, 0-0. Your thoughts on what you're seeing as the Reggae Boys seems to get more involved as Kamar Lawrence is down on his knee. Joel Campbell giving him a fist as he awaits some treatment, giving him a fist bump.
Costa Rica did start lively, but you see Jamaica is now just getting into the game, and now the fitness level, the difference in fitness and difference in age is starting to show.
Yes. So, as it pertains to Guzman, what should the Reggae Boys do? It seems like should Coach Tapper Whitmore tell either Tariq McGee or one of his midfielder, Devon Speedy Williams, to try to limit Guzman's ability to pass that ball and switch it out to the wide side of play, because it seems like Guzman is trying to switch things up for Costa Rica, giving them that option.
It looks like the midfield is doing zonal marking. So they're not, because I thought Johnson would be running with him, but it looked like as soon as he went off to the other side, Johnson kind of just let him go. So I mean, the question is, are we afraid of Joel Campbell's speed or lack of speed? So maybe we don't need to track him. I like what we're doing now. I would love to see us get more possession on the ball, though.
Yeah. Ball back in play. Reggae Boys. Kamar Lawrence tried to send one long downfield looking for Junior Fleming. Ball overhit Mias in goal. Came and punted it long. As now Costa Rica looking to turn. Martinez looking to go around the Reggae Boys defense, but taken out. And referee seems to have called a foul. Or he's given a back kick as Martinez seems to went down pretty easy.
We have to give Mariappa some credit for that control, though.
Yeah, but it does seem that Mariappa speed is an issue here for Mariappa. Barnes with the ball in the back for the Reggae Boys as he was put on a bit of pressure by Costa Rica. He clears it out looking for Devon, looking for Terry McGee. Bit of pressure. Costa Rica player went down, asking for a free kick. Terry McGee turns in Jamaica's half, looking for options. carries up towards the center circle, finds Daniel Johnson. Daniel Johnson looking for Devon Williams. Devon Williams have Turgot coming short. Plays it to Turgot. Turgot back to Williams. Williams to Daniel Johnson. Daniel Johnson to Williams. Williams to Damian Lowe. Damian Lowe back to Williams. Williams, Reggae Boys passing the ball. Back to Johnson. Brilliant play from the Reggae Boys as they avoid that Costa Rican press out to Kamar Lawrence. Now we have Junior Fleming getting space. Finds Kamar Lawrence on the left. Junior Fleming back to Devon Speedy Williams. Devon Speedy Williams back to Mariappa. And the Reggae Boys slows it down a bit. But it seems Costa Rica is providing a bit of pressure and the Reggae Boys finding their passes, which is a good sign.
They are chasing the game, bro. Costa Rica is chasing the game. Jamaica is getting comfortable. Remember, Costa Rican coach he was the former Honduras coach. I remember Honduras play a high pressure game.
Here is Joel Campbell on the right, Joel Campbell looking to take on to Salah Devon Speedy Williams, and of course Devon Speedy Williams says no, bro, that's not gonna happen. Foul call on the Reggae Boys. Free kick to Costa Rica on the right side of the 18-yard box. Yo, our Junior Fleming, he's trying to sell at Junior Fleming there. Easy. Joel Campbell, don't bother with that.
He's looking busy, but he's lost a step.
Yeah.
And he's not. But he's definitely looking threatening. That fall, there's no need to hip check him though. Yeah. No need.
Free kick to Costa Rica. Guzman in the box. Joel Campbell is taking the kick. Martinez in the box waiting for the delivery. Free kick is on the right side of the 18-yard box, about 5 yards out. Ball didn't get into the 6-yard box, cleared by the Reggae Boys. Now recovered by Gonzalez. Gonzalez back to Joel Campbell. He's looking to go down the line. What kind of bad tackle that he beats by his first man, puts it in the box, headed out by the Reggae Boys. Looking for Andre Gray. Recovered by Duarte. Costa Rica has it in the midfield. Come on, Reggae Boys. Fuentes to Guzman. Guzman looking for option. Guzman getting time to turn as usual. He seems to find room in that middle of the field, looking for his options. Guzman finds Fuller on the left. Fuller looking for options as Costa Rica drives towards the Reggae Boys' goal. Ball blocked by Damian Lowe. Terry McGee helping to intercept the ball. A free kick call on a foul on Terry McGee, as Brian Ruiz seems to have fouled Terry McGee. Free kick to the Reggae Boys, about 5, 6, or 8 yards out from their 18-yard area. Lowe plays it to Williams. Williams taking his time. Find Daniel Johnson beside him. Daniel Johnson then finds O'Neal Fisher. Back to Damian Lowe. Ball to Daniel Johnson, who turns, looks for a long ball over the top to Blair Torgat. Torgat into the Costa Rican 18-yard box. Lays it off to Terry McGee. Terry McGee looking for options. Flips the ball over the air, looking for a hand kick, a free kick. A handball is called on the edge of the 18. Free kick to the Reggae Boys. 19 yards out on the right side of the Costa Rican 18-yard box. Terry McGee looking like a player, Junior.
Yeah, McGee's definitely been the best player so far.
Yes. Free kick to the Reggae Boys. About 19 yards out of Costa Rica's goal. Right towards right side of the 18-yard box. We have a few men that are standing over it. We have McGee, Johnson, and Junior Fleming also standing over it. It seems like Terry McGee has won the day, and he's the one who's going to be taking it. Daniel Johnson still in conversation, talking to McGee. Costa Rica has 5 in the wall with 1 laying on the ground. 19 yards out to the right side. Reggae Boys. Free kick. Guzman asking Meas, is this wall okay? Is it okay? Johnson standing over it. Free kick to the Reggae Boys. Johnson, Torgat, and McGee. McGee with the shot over the top into the stand. Goal kick to the Reggae to Costa Rica.
And 20,
You got to get Tariq McGee more involved in the play. Got to get. He looks like a player who can create something for Jamaica in this game. Ball.
it's still 0-0.
Yes, still 0-0. We're in the 26th minute of play. Costa Rica taking their time. We have Duarte on the ball, looking for options. Reggae Boys is not pressing. Duarte now sends it long, looking for Fuller. Fuller looking to play something behind O'Neal Fisher, headed by Fisher. Fisher then gets it to Lowe, who then plays it back to Barnes. Barnes sends it upfield. Gonzalez heads it away for Costa Rica. Now we have Guzman on it. Ball to Fuentes. Fuentes to Gonzalez. They're knocking it around at the back as they're looking for option. Looking for option. Now the ball is with Duarte. Guzman showing himself and receives it for Costa Rica. Back to Guzman in the Costa Rican half, looking for option. Jamaica letting them have it, letting them decide what they wanted to do. He plays it to Fuentes. Fuentes then knocks it to Martinez. Martinez looks for Guzman. Guzman to Cruz. Cruz to Fuller. As Costa Rica going towards Jamaican half. Now they're on the outside of the 18-yard box. We have Fuller getting into the Jamaican. But Damian Lowe was able to usher him outside for a goal kick to the Reggae Boys.
Costa Rica is providing just enough threat to keep Jamaica honest, but I really think that Jamaica is more focused on keeping their shape.
Reggae Boys 0, Costa Rica 0. First threat that for Costa on the Jamaican goal that's Fuller burst into the box, right, Junior?
I can remember earlier there was the breakaway as well, and the keeper had to come out and collect. So
yeah, so
Costa Rica is providing enough of a threat, but not enough to make it. I'm not worried.
Barnes with the goal kick. McGee out jumped by Cruz in midfield. Now we have Costa Rica on ball with a Jamaican player down. Martinez to Campbell. Campbell to Martinez. Jamaican player still down. Martinez heading into the box. Intercepted by Daniel Johnson as Costa Rica look to take advantage of the Jamaican player being down.
And it's 28 minutes gone in the game, and it's still 0-0. Marlon Z, 28 minutes gone, and it's still 0-0.
Corner kick to the Costa Rican team. Joel Campbell heading over it seems like Joel Campbell does everything for Costa Rica. Brian Ruiz making himself, moving himself around in the box as he's picked up by Junior Fleming. Joel Campbell standing over it, getting ready to send it inside. Campbell's kick, headed away by the Reggae Boys. Not out clearly. Daniel Johnson getting an extra purchase to get it out of the box. Headed back in by Gonzalez. Daniel Johnson again. He's everywhere. Daniel Johnson working free kick. A foul is called on Costa Rica. Foul on Daniel Johnson on the outside of Jamaica's 18. Quick take in. Damian Lowe sends it back to Barnes. Why did they take that kick so quickly and to put themselves under pressure?
And this is where we talk about the lack of identity and the lack of willingness to move the ball from the midfield to build an attack.
Yeah. Long ball down the field. Went all the way through to Miaz. Miaz in goal for Costa Rica. Now Miaz passing the ball around. Guzman shows for Miaz. He pushed it to Guzman. Guzman to Duarte. Then Duarte to Gonzalez. No pressure from the Reggae Boys as they're in their half. Now the ball is played to Martinez. Dropping deep, picking up on the right side of the Reggae Boys. Guzman, Brian Ruiz then drops deep into their half to picks up. Sends it back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Duarte. Duarte to Guzman. Ball is being knocked around in the center circle. As the idea is to pass the ball around and send it, try to get behind the Jamaican defenders. As the ball is placed, looking for Lopez behind the Jamaican defense. O'Neal Fisher intercepted, but a foul is called as O'Neal Fisher seemed to have stepped on Lopez there, who went down. Lopez Lassiter went down pretty. Our Lassiter went down there, not Lopez Lassiter. So free kick to Costa Rica on the left side of Jamaica's 18-yard box, about 6 yards away. And of course, Guzman is standing over it. Jamaica puts 2 in the wall. Barnes is directing his wall. Guzman is directing the Costa Rican player what to do. Referee, 31st minute of the game. Ball into the box from Guzman, cleared away by the Reggae Boys. And out, and it's recycled to Costa Rica. Ball is back to Duarte, standing in center field. Duarte waiting for is no pressure from the Reggae Boys, just giving Costa Rica's defenders enough time to decide and do what they want to do. Are you impressed with that? You agree with that strategy? Let the Costa Rican center back have the ball without no press?
I do, because you're not a threat of getting beat behind. Costa Rica is very slow, so why give them space?
Lassiter almost around O'Neal Fisher, but covered by Damian Lowe. Damian Lowe then back to Fisher, and then he's fouled by Lassiter. Damian Lowe doing a very good job of covering his right back. Quickly pass to... Why these passes are so quick and putting ourselves under pressure?
They're trying to bypass the midfield. It's obvious.
Tariq McGee flicks it to Daniel Johnson. Daniel Johnson to O'Neal Fisher, who's pushing up the field. Free kick to the Reggae Boys as Fisher is fouled by Lassiter. Free kick to the Reggae Boys in the center circle. Yo, the game is a bit disjointed. Not a free-flowing game. 0-0. We're in the 33rd minute of play. Daniel Johnson sent it on the left to Mariappa. Mariappa pushing into the midfield. Finds Kamar Lawrence. Kamar Lawrence into the into the Costa Rican half, looking to find Junior Fleming. Junior Fleming wasn't on the same page, but he was able to recover it. Ball to Andre Gray in front of the Costa Rican half. Ball now back into to Junior Fleming, recovered by the Reggae Boys. Devon Speedy Williams now to Daniel Johnson. Daniel Johnson on the right side looking for Blair. Blair then back to Daniel Johnson. Devon Williams with options. Jamaica looking for options, looking for movement. Brilliant ball from cross from O'Neal Fisher, but picked up by Mayas. Good ball from Devon Speedy Williams. Now here comes Costa Rica trying to break through. Is that Lassiter? Lassiter looking for Joel Campbell. Joel Campbell now picks it up on the right. He has Kamar Lawrence at him, tracking him. Joel Campbell looking for option. Now he has Fuller on the overlap. Back to Joel Campbell. Joel Campbell back to Cruz. Cruz now to Fuller. Or Fuentes. Fuentes now has it free down the right side, looking for a cross headed by the Reggae Boys as Barnes comes in. Why Barnes have a coffee ball until Iman saying he has the ball. Punched it away, almost got into. It seems like a Jamaican player took a knock as goalkeeper Barnes ran into him. Play is a bit disjointed. Now to Devon Speedy Williams. Devon Speedy Williams looking for Tariq McGee. Tariq looking for options. Push the ball right to Blair Torgat. Torgat running at Costa Rica's defense. Gets inside the 18-yard box. And the shot is not good. It's wide. Andre Gray was waiting for an option in the box. Blair Torgat expressed his apologies to Gray. Gray looked like an old foot forward junior. He looked like he's already out of breath.
He's not getting any service.
He's not getting any service. Mias with the goal kick for Costa Rica finds Brian Ruiz in midfield. Brian Ruiz, Daniel Johnson gives him a bit of pressure. He finds Cruz. Cruz looks for... Now the ball is with Guzman. Guzman in the center circle for Costa Rica. Looking for Lopez on the right for Costa Rica. Lopez looks for Martinez. Martinez to Joel Campbell. Joel Campbell finds Guzman, who finds Lassiter. Lassiter on the left, running at O'Neal Fisher. But O'Neal Fisher covering very well. Intercepted the return pass from Guzman. Now he has the play. It's so the strategy here is, as the ball is turned over, prevent the quick flow for the Reggae Boys by fouling. So Brian Ruiz with the foul on O'Neal Fisher. And it's understandable. I guess you don't want him to have a quick counter.
Yeah, but this is where the referee needs to start giving yellow card because it's obvious. It's obvious that's a professional foul, and all professional fouls should get yellow cards, right?
Or you give them a warning. Coach Tapper Whitmore shouting at his players to come on, knock the ball. And what kind of is that a foul throw, Bridging? What the box side are going here? Or was that their? Oh, there's a okay. There was a throw to the Reggae Boys. Kamar Lawrence, free kick called on Costa Rica. Andre Gray's not getting any service. Ball to Devon Speedy Williams to Daniel Johnson to O'Neal Fisher. Back to Speedy Williams, back to Johnson, then back to Damian Lowe. Damian Lowe switches the play, looking for the left side, looking for Kamar Toxie Lawrence. Intercepted by Costa Rica, picked up by Junior Fleming. Junior Fleming trying to go at the Costa Rican defense, turn it over, picked up by Cruz to Guzman to Lassiter trying to find Brian Ruiz. For trying to find Martinez. Martinez is well cut out. It's well cut out by Damian Lowe.
I think that Tapper needs to start thinking about a substitution because I don't even know who the sub is going to be, but this game needs a change. I think the formation, something just is not jiving for Jamaica right now versus Costa Rica.
Yeah, so in that midfield we have Devon Speedy Williams and I don't know if Costa Rica is just outworking or outnumbering the Reggae Boys. You can see that Costa Rica is pushing more numbers in the middle of the park to try to pick up the ball. Guzman and Cruz are definitely moving around. Of course, Brian Ruiz is dropping and Martinez is dropping deep. Ball dropping in. Ball played in a talk now. Cross from Lassiter. Cleared by Mariappa, but he was no pressure and kicked out. Now it's a throw into the Reggae Boys. What? They don't speak the same language, Junior?
Well, some of them are UB40.
0-0. We're in the 39th minute of play. 0-0. Top of the table clash in Group C Gold Cup action. Ball is with Damian Lowe on the top of the 18-yard box, looking for option. Ooh, that was a dangerous pass. He switches to the left. Finds Andre Mariappa. Mariappa stepping up, pushing towards midfield, looking for options. Find Devon Speedy Williams. Devon Speedy Williams then switch it to O'Neal Fisher. O'Neal Fisher finds Tariq McGee. Tariq McGee looking for options. Back to Fisher. Then Fisher to Devon Speedy Williams. Come on, just play what you have. Don't play what you would like to have, football family. Ball is back to Mariappa. Mariappa to Onandi Lowe. To Damian Lowe, talking about Onandi Lowe. Ball to Blair Turgott. Turgott looking to get behind the Costa Rican defense. Now it's with Brian Ruiz. Brian Ruiz getting a bit of pressure from Daniel Johnson and three Reggae Boys. And a foul is called by the referee as Brian Ruiz is fouled in the midfield.
And Dave Willis, we know we're not playing the 4-4-2 formation. We just picked one that has all the players on there. But right now, Jamaica is actually looking more to be playing in a 4-4-2 formation.
Yeah, because they're definitely ball is on the left side with Fuller to and not Ricardo Fuller family. Just kidding. Cruz to Guzman. Guzman looking for options. Finds Lopez Fuentes. Lopez Fuentes for Costa Rica in Jamaica's half. No pressure. Still just Tariq McGee easing off. Andre Gray telling his teammates to come up. Don't drop in. Costa Rica playing in 1-2. Ball to Ruiz to Cruz. Cruz just looks for the option. Finds his play on the right side. Lopez Fuentes on the right, looking for option. Finds shot from Joel Campbell deflected and collected by goalkeeper Barnes.
That was just a give-up shot.
Yeah, I mean, Andre Gray a while ago telling the players to not drop off, to come and engage. So it seems like there is something different. Reggae boys passing the ball. It seems like everybody want pass round at the buck. Passing around in the area. Costa Rica realized that there can be some pressure here. Ball is with Lassiter on the left side of the Jamaican 18-yard box. Ball to Brian Ruiz. Ruiz sends it into the 18. Kamar Taxi Lawrence played it off to Junior Fleming. Junior Fleming having a bit of pressure from Lopez, and it's a foul to the Reggae boys. Quickly taken. As Fleming to Williams. Williams to Johnson. Johnson back to Williams. Williams to Damian Lowe. Damian taking his time, looking for options. All right, Tariq, you got to go get the ball. If you're the creative role, you got to go get the ball. Ball to Kamara Toxi Lawrence. Now to Tariq McGee. Tariq then to Mariappa. Mariappa, no pressure, just taking his time. Find Damian Lowe. Damian, looking for options. Find Speedy Williams in midfield. Williams getting a bit of pressure from Martinez. Then he plays it to Mariappa. We're in the center of the park. Speedy Williams moving around, trying to give options. Now Daniel Johnson show us an option.
It's still 0-0. Sheldon Royce is still 0-0.
Daniel Johnson pass behind the back line. Blair Torgut gets into the 18-yard box, but it's crossed. Mariappa! Oh! Andre Gray, you have more time. Andre Gray with more time, 6 yards out, with a tame effort, easily collected by Meas in goal. Does that goes down as a chance, even though the defenders seem to have slipped there, Junior?
It's definitely a chance. Too far and few in between, but that's definitely a chance. Should have done better. I don't think he had more time, but I don't think he could have controlled it, but should have done better. Tahir, safe travel on the gravel, General. Safe travel and get home safe.
Martinez turns it over as now ball is picked up by the Reggae boys. Andre Gray moved out to the right. He's picked it up on the right, looking for options. Played back. Back. Ball is back with Daniel Johnson. Come on, guys. Let's go. Ball to Mariappa in Costa Rica half. Now with Kamar Taxi Lawrence. Finds Junior Fleming. Junior Fleming looking for option. Finds Daniel Johnson. Ball in Costa Rica half. Daniel Johnson with a nice pass. Flips off to Andre Gray. Andre Gray looking to a shot in the 18-yard box. Shot! Saved by Mias. Daniel Johnson can actually pass the ball. He has a very good pass. Second time, the previous one to Blair Torgut. That was going in at the near post. Mias was a good save, kick save to get it out for a corner kick to the Reggae boys.
Yes, Sean, and we got you, Sean. Real talk, and it's still 0-0, people. There is some threat. But still 0-0.
Reggae boys seems to up in the tempo. Corner kick to the Reggae boys. Tariq McGee with the kick. 44th minute of play. A very tame kick. Didn't beat the first man. Recovered by Daniel Johnson. Daniel Johnson to Kamar Lawrence. Kamar Lawrence shot, and that one is wide. Out for a goal kick.
Big up to Dave. Dave Willis watching right now in France. You can watch it online on FS2 if you have Fox Sports. You can also watch it on the FlowSports. And there's also a link that's been passed around in the chat that you can watch it.
0-0. We're in the 45th minute of play. Reggae boys, Costa Rica. Current standing, both teams are tied on 7 points. Costa Rica, if this result holds, Costa Rica will go through it as the winner of the group, and they will take on Canada this weekend in the next round of play. Throw into the Reggae boys, and of course Jamaica will take on USA in the next round of play. Throw to Kamar Taxi Lawrence. He throws it to Mariappa. Jamaica now just waiting. Mariappa to Speedy Williams. Speedy Williams finds O'Neill Fisher with acres of room on the right side in the Costa Rican half. Fisher to Williams. Williams to McGee. McGee switched the play onto the left side. Good pass, looking for Kamar Tox, looking for Junior Fleming. Junior Fleming's into the box, looking for option. Junior Fleming's shot, saved by Mias. Tame effort in the end. You know, if that was the fancy baller, he would have gone down for a PK, Junior.
So does that answer the question then that Bailey is more a draw than Fleming?
Free kick to the Reggae Boys in possession. Play Nuss up in the tempo. Ball is with Daniel Johnson. Daniel Johnson to Speedy Williams. Speedy Williams looking for option. Torgat gives him an option. Finds O'Neill Fisher. O'Neill Fisher looking for option. Finds Blair Torgat. Torgat now turns. Looking for flicked off by Andre Gray. Finds McGee. McGee finds O'Neill Fisher. O'Neill Fisher to Torgat into the 18-yard box of Costa Rica. Ball trying to get across the block by Costa Rica. And it's halftime. What the ref just do? Junior, I was just the ref blew that on an attack at halftime, 0-0. Reggae Boys have had their chance. I don't think Andre Gray looks ready. He looks like he's not match fit. He's breathing heavily there.
I'm not going to put this at the feet of Andre Gray. Yes, he got a couple chances and should have done better with it. Yes, but my issue with this game is the lack of movement of the ball. Again, people, is now halftime 0-0 Jamaica versus Costa Rica. Andre Gray did get a couple chances. Did get one good shot with a kick save on the near post. I'm not going to put it all on his foot, Benton. I think that Jamaica is struggling to find some rhythm. Maybe we don't even have any rhythm. Prime Minister is saying Gray is holding his side.
and just a score update on Honduras versus Qatar. This is the top of the table clash in Group D. Honduras is losing 1-0. So if this scores hold, then Panama will be eliminated.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's the issue with Jamaica, the lack of ball control, because this Costa Rican team, they are slow, right? And they are definitely afraid of our speed. But it's almost like we don't like to hold the ball in possession. With amongst the defenders who make one and two little knocks. I'm not going to say good passes because that's where you're outnumbering the Costa Ricans. But after that, we're bypassing the midfield. And you did make a comment earlier where Maggie needs to come back and command the ball. We need to have we need a true link man. That's been a cry for Jamaica for a long time. We are creating couple chances, couple half chances here and there, but no consistent.
We have Junior. We have Camon joining us from the game to give us our halftime report. Camon, how you doing?
I'm good enough. I have some fans right here that want to give a special statement of what they think Jamaica is doing. Is that okay?
Yes, as long as they keep it clean, family.
Okay, man. The podcast won't ask you what go on with Jamaica side, but you have to keep it clean because the people in my podcast. Tell them wait. Hello?
Yes, Manners, how you doing, family?
Manners and respect.
Yes. So
The game of our vibes right now. Maggie, I dropped some ball out of this earlier. Tariq Maggie?
Yes.
I don't know what in the game. Yeah, I dropped some serious leather.
And
I am on the star right now. Every time I'm touching the ground, shake.
Yeah.
Like an earthquake. Shake it, real talk.
Yeah. Terry McGee looks impressive. He's playing well.
Yeah.
Do you think that Jamaica should have scored one of those chances?
Yeah, we get that two clean chances we should have put away.
Okay.
How far them are not clinical, or I guess they are rusty a bit. Yeah, break up.
Yeah, Junior is breaking up. You have a bit of noise in the background there. Joining us in the stands from the game in Florida. Go ahead, Junior.
What changes would you make, Marlon, if you were to make a substitution right now, or do you think that change need to be made?
The left back, taxi, him not fit and him tired and him not get. when I'm going forward, I'm not getting the team enough width because I'm tired and they don't want to run. So I will make a left back change right now as it stands.
Okay, so you would bring in Amari Bell.
You're breaking up.
Would you bring in Amari Bell to replace Taxi at halftime?
Yes, I will. I would.
Okay.
Absolutely.
What's your official prediction? How you think this one will end up?
Huh?
How you think it will finish?
Your signal is poor.
Your final score. Football family, Marlon is joining us from the stadium.
I'm not the one that.
Beauty of live TV. Live.
The beauty of live TV. We cannot hear. Come on and let's go ahead and see if they're back with us.
While they getting the stuff together, Dave Willis is saying, I asked you this before from Jamaica. Full game.
Yes, come on. We can hear you now. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Go ahead. Come on. Football family, come on. Need to pay our Flow cell phone bill. That data sticky. Junior, you were saying?
Yeah, so Dave is asking a question. Dave is saying, I asked you this before. From Jamaica playing football, you ever see Jamaica play a full game good? Fritz saying weather issues, signal poor, can't signal the plane.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get come on back on here.
Bubba Peace is saying the man them improve a sorrowful look. Marco Pratt is saying goodbye Panama. Big up Marco. Marco saying goodbye Panama. I'm sorry. I think Jamaica is still lacking that midfield presence, and I think chemistry, the lack of chemistry is showing, because it's easy for knock the ball around when you have less opposition around you, but where the chemistry, where the one-touch football shows is when you're bouncing it around a stuck midfield. And Costa Rica, I don't even know why they're stuck in the midfield, because Jamaica has no intention of playing the ball through the midfield.
Yeah. We seem to can't get come on back, but if we do get her back, family, she will join us at the end of the show. And you know, it's a pretty noisy background here. So, but Marlon said that he felt he's also at the game. He felt like Taxi's a liability. He's not giving enough width in terms of providing width for the play. Your thoughts on that? And he would make a sub and bring on Amari Bell Jr.
I wouldn't waste Bell, because I don't think Bell is the solution. I don't think the left back is the solution.
Junior and Benton.
Yes, see, we got come on back. Can you hear us?
I can. So it's loud. I'm trying to find a quiet place to talk, but it's very, very loud in the stadium.
Okay.
A lot of vibes, man. Vibes.
Okay, that's good. We can hear you now. So your thoughts on the first half? Come on, just run it.
It's a little scrappy. The pitch is wet and slippery, as we can see, and whatever. And some of the players are playing for the first time in the competition, so they're a little bit getting their feet wet. I must admit that I am really, really impressed with Tyree McGee. I mean, his touches are great. His vision is good. I mean, like, he had, I think, one of the best moments in the game so far. And you could tell when the Costa Rican fans and the Jamaican fans alike, got out of their seat cheering the young man on. So we expect a lot from McGee. I don't think Papa should sub him. Let him play the entire 90 because he's doing well. Gray, the striker, he had a couple opportunities. He kind of missed it. But I would not sub him because he is actually running the channels, and he's doing what he's supposed to do. Getting the chances, creating the chances, just at, the goalkeeper and whatever. But I think he will he will do well as the game progresses. I think Taxi is having a bad game. We don't know, why, but he now have a good game. But overall, I think we are going to win this game. Costa Rica look tired and old. Joel Campbell seems to be the lone striker, which is not working because they're not getting past Taxi. I'm a little bit worried about the number 11 on O'Neill Fisher. O'Neill Fisher, he's beaten a couple times and, kind of wonder what is going on right there. But as I said, the pitch is slippery. Everybody's slipping. Sometimes the ball rolls, sometimes the ball not roll well. Fleming is having an okay game. I don't know if he's going to pick up the tempo, but I expect to see a couple of changes as well. I think Damian said he was injured or, indicated that he had a little bit of injury. But overall, this is a better game than what we saw versus Guadeloupe. So I think Tapa is onto something as in, making the required subs and, letting the players kind of grow into the tournament. So I expect Jamaica to pull this out to win the group. Might not be easy because Costa Rica is a scrappy team, but Jamaica is doing well. I am happy with the play so far.
And as it pertains to the number 11, you're talking about Lassiter, who's been able to get behind O'Neill Fisher on that right side a couple of times. But you would stick with O'Neill Fisher still, knowing that he might be vulnerable with Lassiter on that side, or you try to disrupt the passing because of Guzman and Brian Ruiz coming deep and trying to ping ball over the back.
Yeah, but I mean, if Costa Rica don't make any changes, I would not make any changes. But for me, I think in that regards. But if he's going to be on the pitch, Lassiter's going to be on the pitch, I think O'Neill needs to be stopped. I really do. I think most of the chances for Costa Rica, have come through O'Neill's side, and it's I guess we have to see. Maybe he comes out and he plays better in the second half, but he has been beaten a couple of times, and it's a little bit worrisome on that end. So Tapa have enough players who are not on yellow cards who I think would be capable to fill that slot. So let us see what he does. So far, he has been managing well. People in the stands bar not for Bailey. Bailey's on a yellow card, so I don't know if this is the game to bring in Bailey. Because Costa Rica, they're doing a lot of diving, a lot of tossing as well, so we're not sure. Okay. But let's see what happens in the second half. But as I say, I am pleased with what I am watching in the first half.
And it's very hard to get. Come on, please. Yeah, Junior.
Jordan Williams is saying the left back is fine because he needs the minutes, and it shows in the middle. We needed Ravel in this tournament. I really thought Johnson had more to offer.
All right. Come on, stay safe.
No, I disagree with the Johnson. I think two times actually, DJ saved us. So I think DJ is solid enough in the middle. Yes, we might miss Ravel, but I do think that if Terry McGee gets more minutes, and we, this, and I am skeptical about Speedy Williams, but Speedy Williams is having a good game. So the DJ, the Speedy, and the Tyreek McGee, they're causing a lot of fits and starts for Costa Rica. They're giving them trouble. Versus the other two games, we were complaining that the middle was non-existent. Now we have players who are actually playing the minutes. I think DJ is okay. Yes, O'Neill Fisher needs minutes, but we also want to win the group.
Okay. Football live, football report from the stand. Well, come on, did you get a poncho?
I actually didn't get a poncho because the weather channel in my hotel room didn't say anything about a hurricane. So I didn't. It's still raining a little, but for the most part, where I'm sitting, the seat is covered. I'm from the islands, but a little wet what I do me. So yeah. I think I might stay for the Panama and Grenada game as well.
You should listen to the Roy Forrester commentary, Junior. But stay safe. We'll touch base with you at the end of the game, all right?
All right, cool. Anything else, Junior?
No, but I say you miss it. You miss the Roy Forrester commentary because I would have gotten you there safely until when to go and find cover.
All right. Talk to you guys at the end.
All right, stay safe.
Let's,
Yes, family.
let's sync up the times because your stream is a little bit like about a minute earlier. So you are more live than most people that are watching along with us right now.
So how do I sync up the stream, General? Turn off my TV.
Hit pause when the game is about to start, and I'll tell you when they play.
I should hit pause when the game's about to start. Yeah, okay. Go on. All right. We're slowing it down here for the rest of the football family. All right. So you know the players are back on the field, right?
And the players are coming back out. Start second half. I strongly disagree with what you guys are saying still.
What would you do, Junior?
I would do some changes in the midfield. I don't know who I would put on, but I would definitely make a change in the midfield. I think Maggie needs to be featured more. I don't think he's getting enough ball. The 1 and 2 chances that the times he got the ball, he looked dangerous, which means that he should be getting the ball more.
Okay, Tariq McGee, definitely. So you thought he was a standout player for Jamaica in that first half?
Yeah. And for all those who are asking us to show the match here, we cannot show the match here. We cannot. So if we show it, we're going to be shut down instantly. The referee put the whistle to his mouth. He's about to start the second half right now, and we have kickoff. You should have kickoff now, right, Benton?
Yeah, we're off. Reggae Boys versus Costa Rica, 0-0 throw in to Costa Rica. On the Reggae Boys, no substitution. Neither team made any substitution at half. Camera is panned to Leon Bailey as he's focusing on the game. Throw into Costa Rica. Taken by Fuller. Ball is headed over into the Reggae Boys. Cleared to Andre Gray on the right side. Andre Gray looking for support. Now he got it from Blair Torgat. Torgat looking for options. Then he's... Ball, O'Neal Fisher give him an option. Ball now to Junior Fleming. Junior Fleming to Daniel Johnson inside the 18-yard box. Ball is spread. McGee using the width very well. Finds Kamar Lawrence on the left side. Lawrence comes back out to Speedy Williams. Speedy Williams to Andre Mariappa. Mariappa to looking for options. Ball is played back. How does that play went from an attack in the 18-yard box to now back into the Jamaican half with recycle?
Attack on the right side of the 18-yard box and then all the way back in the Jamaican half on the left side.
Yeah. O'Neal Fisher finds Blair Torgat. Torgat back heels, but now O'Neal Fisher is out of position. Torgat is running back. Fuller is... Gerald Campbell picks it up in the 18-yard looking for Martinez. Reggae Boy is able to get it out. Shot from Guzman, from Cruz, and the ball drifted wide. So...
Bubba P said, Judah, your TV always slow.
Always slow, family.
No, but everybody else said the same thing.
Goal kick to Jamaica, to be taken by Barnes. Barnes getting ready to send it back into play. Still waiting for Barnes to restart play. Barnes downfield. Brian Ruiz controlling the midfield ahead of Daniel Johnson.
You realize that the man can't get the ball pass offline.
Yeah, Brian Ruiz. Yeah, his legs is, yeah. O'Neal Fisher was fouled by Lassiter. O'Neal Fisher getting a lot of attention by Lassiter. Free kick to the Reggae Boys. Damian Lowe standing over it. Williams gave him an option. Back to Low with these dangerous passes to Mariappa. Mariappa under pressure from Martinez, but he was able to get it through. Reggae Boys pushing into the edge of the 18-yard box. Ball from the boys now crossing to the area, cleared out. Ball to Junior Fleming. Junior Fleming looking for option. Takes a shot on the top of the 18. Block. Now Costa Rica comes away with it. He couldn't find another option.
Just bumps the ball. Just not the ball, man.
Brian Ruiz looking for option. Finds Cruz in midfield. Cruz to Guzman. Guzman then send it to Fuller. Fuller on the left side of midfield. Pass it to Joel Campbell, who comes and pick it up. Joel Campbell on the left side, running at O'Neal Fisher. Finds Brian Ruiz in center midfield, who's looking to find Joel Campbell going down the middle. Intercepted by Damien Lowe. Damien Lowe to O'Neal Fisher. O'Neal Fisher dribbling out. Looking for option. He's fouled by Lassiter. He's fouled by Martinez. Free kick to the Reggae Boys. Fisher takes it to Lowe.
They are up. Costa Rica's game plan right now is obviously to go down the left side of Jamaica. Or their left side, Jamaica's right side.
Yeah, to pick on O'Neal Fisher. The plan is to target O'Neal Fisher through Lassiter. That's definitely the game plan. Long ball out by the boys, by the Reggae Boys, headed back by Gonzalez. Now Gonzalez has it as it's recycled to Guzman. Guzman in midfield. Guzman on the left side of Costa Rica, Jamaica's right. Finds Martinez. Martinez going at Blair Torgad. Now he goes around Torgad, finds goes around O'Neal Fisher with a cross, and the cross is outside by Martinez. Goal kick to the Reggae Boys. 0-0. We're in the 50th minute of play. Current standing, Reggae Boys would finish second in the group and would play the USA in the next round. Damien Lowe finds O'Neal Fisher. Fisher looking for ball is looking for Tariq McGee. McGee, it's an overplayed pass. One thing, McGee is a baller, but he's probably got to get a little more aggressive. Come and get the ball. As the ball from Speedy Williams was a little bit too hard to McGee. Fuller has it for Costa Rica. Then Joel Campbell shield off Blair Torgad pretty nicely, but intercepted by McGee. McGee on the ball. Looking for option. He's been pressured by Fuller. Finds Daniel Johnson a pocket of space. Johnson looking for pass. Looking to find Taxi Lawrence down the left. Taxi Lawrence finds Torgat. Torgat to Gray. Gray is wide open in the box. And a shot at the post!
Brother, yo, man. Yo, come off of the field, man.
Andre Gray, 7 yards out. Shot wide. Ay.
Just pass the ball.
Onside. He's in the box. Shot on the outside of the post. Yeah. That should have been one. Go back across the goal, Andre Gray.
Yo, I this brother play for Watford.
Like I said, he's in preseason form. It seems like Junior. Long ball down the field by Mayas. Ball is with O'Neal Fisher. O'Neal Fisher being very busy. Busy to O'Neal Fisher to Lowe. Lowe very composed at the back. Terry McGee's getting doubled up. No foul called. Costa Rica with the breakaway. Brian Ruiz looking for options. Find Martinez. Martinez going at Taxi Lawrence. Then the ball is to Lassiter. Lassiter intercepted by the Reggae Boys. Reggae Boys comes away with it. Now Terry McGee trying to find Terry McGee. Broken up by Fuller. Fuller with a sliding tackle. And McGee didn't want to get into it. Costa Rica into the 18-yard box as Fisher whiffed on it. Oh, goal for Costa Rica. Brian Ruiz. Fisher whiffed on the tackle. Martinez with the cross. Ruiz jumped above Lowe and Mariappa. And Costa Rica take the lead.
1-0 Costa Rica. I told you guys this is going to be a 1-1 game, and it's good. It's going to be a 1-all game. Brian Ruiz, the 500-year-old guy, out-jumped Mariappa, who is 300 years old.
But how is Mariappa with 3 people around? I mean, O'Neal Fisher went hard on the tackle. Ball ricochet off Lassiter. Lassiter chips it up to Brian Ruiz. Barnes had no chance. 1-0 Costa Rica. 54th minute of play.
The ball is coming in. There's only one Costa Rican in the 18-yard box with 4 Jamaican defenders, and nobody picked him up. Nobody picked him up. There's one attacking Costa Rican at the 6-yard box and 4 Jamaican defenders, and nobody picked up Ruiz. I mean, it's a comedy of errors. This goal, I can say this goal was coming. Costa Rica have been trying to pick on Fisher down their left, our right-hand side. And it's just something else that I noticed. Maggie is look like a little bit step slow.
Yeah, and I mean the initial pass to him was intercepted by Fuller. Fuller quickly took it, sent it on the left side to Lassiter. O'Neal Fisher went into the tackle to clear the ball. The ball ricochet off Lassiter. Lassiter then favorable rebound, and he just chipped it up to Brian Ruiz. And Kamar Toxie Lawrence is down injured, and he seems to be done for the night as he looks to be coming off, picked up a knock in. Yes, Kamar Lawrence is on the sideline, seems to be getting treatment. 1-0 to Costa Rica, 55th minute of play. Let's see what...
Bubba TV fast spent on. So if your TV was up to speed, you'll see what's going to happen next.
Well, you told me to pause, Junior. Brian Ruiz with the ball as Costa Rica looking to attack. Brian Ruiz passing it around.
But big up to all the Costa Ricans that are now in the FlowSports chat.
Ay. Costa Rica ahead 1-0. Ball to Lassiter. Lassiter across the Jamaican goal, headed out by Fisher for a corner kick as Jamaica is shocked by that go-ahead goal for Costa Rica, trying to get themselves organized. And Kamar Toxie Lawrence still on the sideline, receiving treatment, waiting to come back in. Corner kick to Costa Rica.
And this is crazy, guys. This is crazy. Bubba Peace, is it Bubba Peace that said it?
Corner kick to Costa Rica. Corner kick to Costa Rica. Junior Fleming signaling sub to the coaching staff. Costa Rica taking the corner kick. Joe Campbell allowed to control the ball in the 18-yard box, trying to wiggle his way. Finally cleared out by the Reggae Boys. Awagwan. Jamaica trying to get settled as Costa Rica comes again, trying to get another goal. Broken up by the Reggae Boys. Ball to Junior Fleming. Junior Fleming gave it away. Now to shot by Lassiter into the second row. The Jamaican midfield is wobbling. Definitely wobbling. Speedy Williams and Daniel Johnson seems to be all over the place. They have to calm themselves and get control of this game. Costa Rica leading the game 1-0. And a Jamaican player seems to need some attention again.
Jacob Caceres, big respect. Salute all the Costa Ricans out there watching right now. I know you guys are happy. 2 Jamaicans are calling for substitutions right now. Kamar Lawrence and Junior Flemings. So Bell is getting ready to come on.
Yeah, but so Junior just went off, received treatment. Amari Bell getting some instructions from the coaching from Paul Hall, assistant coach Paul Hall. And it seems like Kamar Toxie Lawrence day is done. Hopefully it's nothing too severe.
But everybody that's watching right now, we're in an injury timeout right now, injury break. Kamar Lawrence.
They're replaying the goal. How is it that Brian Ruiz can be so free?
And Speedy Williams is the one that was closest to him, but that's definitely Mariappa. Yes, Joel Campbell was behind him, but come on, guys. So Bell is coming on for Kamar Lawrence.
Kamar Lawrence. 59 minutes of play. Costa Rica leading 1-0. Kamar Lawrence picked up an injury. Amari Bell seems to be coming on. They tried the magic spray on Kamar Taxi Lawrence, and it's just not gonna get him going again. So he's coming off. Good luck, Taxi. Hopefully you make a speedy recovery. Ball back in play. Pounded out by Barnes. Now Costa Rica comes again. Lassiter definitely going at O'Neill Fisher. Yo, how long did it take to make the sub? What kind of instruction does Amari Bell need again? You're coming on, you're playing left back. I mean, what is the extra instruction? Reggae Boy is trying to get control of the game. Damian Lowe pushing forward. Finds Blair Torgat. Blair looking for option. Dribbles into the midfield. Finds Speedy Williams, who makes a turn and get the ball to Daniel Johnson. Daniel Johnson looking for wide right. Has two options. Right, Tariq McGee. Come on, Tariq. Come on. He's too good a player to nonchalantly give away the ball. That ball is out for a throw to the Reggae Boys.
He's a step slow. He's not playing.
Is it slow or lazy? Which one?
I think this is fatigue kicking in.
But he's definitely a baller. A ball to O'Neill Fisher looking to pressure. Tariq McGee in with the pressure. He fouls called on O'Neill Fisher. Amari Bell has entered and is taking over the left back role.
I just remember, guys, it's still 1-0 Costa Rica in the 60th minute.
As we have Junior.
Yeah.
Junior?
Yes. Yeah.
It seems like electricity went away on my end, football family. We have some storms in my area here, and it seems like the power went away. Junior, can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay.